We are live.
Good evening.
Hello, everybody. We are live. Jennifer Tochi here.
Hey, Jen.
Yes, I'm hosting.
What's up, you guys? It's that hour.
Hello. Welcome to the midnight hour. Happy fall equinox, everybody.
Woo woo.
What's up, Faye? What's up, Casey? Casey, let us know if you want to come in. What's up, Lori? We've got Mr. Bones, Sean Blue. We've got Jennifer Tochi running the show. We've got Wes. I am the Icelord. And my name is Hobbs Boglin.
I'm boggling. Boggling.
What's up, Amanda? We're discussing all things Halloween and spooky tonight, right, Jen?
Yes. Yes, we are.
I love getting spooky.
Hobbs just disappeared. Egad.
That's creepy.
Na 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 na. Get spooky with it. Na 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 na.
Oh, you scared me. That scared me. Oops. Okay.
Freddy in the house or something? Or?
No, Freddy's not in the house. There's cutie Wessie.
So,
I can't
any of you guys watch the new Jeffrey Dahmer show on Netflix yet?
I'm on
hearing about it.
episode 5.
Yeah, the next one's really good, actually.
Oh.
Is it like reenactment or something?
Yeah,
Oh boy.
I think it's done by the same guy who created American Horror Story, Ryan Murphy.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
But I got one more episode to watch, but it is pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
Man, there's so much stuff I
scary
can
looking
keep up.
guy.
Makes me look bad, like I don't like horror or something, man. I love it. I just can't keep up with it. They keep coming out with new shit all the time. And I'm just boring as hell.
You're not
Nah,
boring.
it really is a lot of shit to stay caught up on, which is pretty much why I gave up on Wild Eye movies anyway. I'm just wasting my time on that stuff, so.
Yeah, they've put out a lot. This year has been just booming with horror movies. Insane,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Yep.
But I watched Nope again.
Yeah.
Because somebody really liked it. I saw their review. They really liked it. Was it you, Wes?
It might have been. I kind of liked it. I mean, out of his films, I like that one the most. I'd say. I don't know. I thought it was okay. There's been stuff I haven't liked lately. I got to admit to you guys, there's been stuff I haven't really been into.
Yeah, I went out of the theater and I said, nope.
No, you didn't like it.
Nope. And I watched it again at the theater and I said, nope, no.
I think they might have had a shoe in for the marketing on that one. Let's know what people would have been thinking. I don't know. I mean I wasn't a big fan of like Get Out or what's that, Us. I like them and all, but like I don't know. Out of the three, if I had to pick my favorite, I guess I'd go with Nope. But this, I don't know. There's so much stuff that came out this year. It's like binge and purge, you know.
It's all right, Larry. Thanks for coming. Hey, everybody connect with everybody in the stream. Connect with Amanda and Lori's Tech Time. Really good supporters of the channel. Larry D as well. Faye.
All good
Thank
people.
you guys for coming. All the links to all the panel is in the description as it is every week, as we like to take care of our panel as well, because our panel is fucking awesome.
Yes, they are.
You're too kind, Hobbs. You're too kind.
And even that white dot person, he's pretty cool too.
Yep.
Yes.
There's no joke about it. I love my panel. I love the group, and I love the community. I just a little tired tonight. That's all.
Yes, he's been working too hard.
I'm just a baby.
Yeah, my poor little Hobbsy poop.
Hobbs is working for the Boglin.
That's right.
Day.
I still
Take it what is given, because I'm working for a boglin.
I think we should make a Magic Hobbs movie. Come on.
Yeah.
Budget of $44.
I am looking at Hobbs bobbleheads, but they don't have a bobblehead's head that's big enough.
Well, that's Bones, man. He's the co-host, man.
Bones, come on back up, Bones.
Bones. Although this looks,
He's a celebrity. He ran his own show. He ran his own show this week. Had 130 views. He comes to the midnight hour and says, "Deuces."
He's just priming up. You know.
Shooby-dooby, like skibby-dooby. Come on. Come on, Bones. Come back. I'll rap for you.
I like how you guys have the orange on for the season.
I have red on, but it's coming off as orange.
It looks orange in comparison to Gentry for some reason. Like I'm that colorblind.
Except mine says, "Hello, my name is. I don't do costumes."
Do you like pumpkin beer, Wes?
Well, I had to swear off beer a number of years ago, but if I probably were going to have a beer, I would budge to have a pumpkin beer if it were just one beer. I know Katie's really into those like craft beers or whatever, isn't it? She like knows her beers.
Look at the pristine detail of Sean's shelf. I can never fucking get over it. What's up outside the 9? What's up, Horror 84 Australia? Look at the detail of his collection. Just look how it's always so nice. Like I think he vacuums it. Like look how proper and organized it is.
Here. Dude, it's a disaster. I got movies on the fucking floor right now, dude. Like I cannot. Dude, like I need a whole new unit in here, and I just don't have the room for it. So now the movies are getting stacked on the floor.
Casey says, "Do the Bones chant, Mr. Bones."
I understand totally, Sean.
By the way, Sean, you got 3 more entries, I think, into your contest.
I did?
Woo.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Leon, Jennifer, and somebody else.
Yeah, there's nothing new though, but yeah, you're right.
Leon, Jennifer, and Q.
Yeah, we got 14 entries now.
So,
huh?
Are any?
I thought you were at 12 last time we talked. You've had 3 since we talked.
Yeah, I miscounted. So, when I put up that contest reminder video, I was at 11.
Oh, okay, cool. I just want to make sure you get your numbers. What's up, Ben Grimm?
Yeah, and I actually did like a practice spin, like just a test spin, and I'm not going to do 2 entries on the wheel because more than one person lost both of their entries back to back. And I just don't think that's fair. So I think the best thing to do is give everyone 1 entry apiece and let the wheel spin for a full minute.
That makes complete sense because you're right. A lot of times with the wheel, it does do back-to-back disqualifications.
I know, that shit pisses me off. And then I feel like, like I'm cheating somebody out of like the time that they spent on making a video. And it's like, bang, bang, your entries are out right away.
And the thing is, that's even if you shuffle it. It still does that shit.
Yeah.
It's like it's
Exactly.
alphabetized or some shit.
Like I didn't even finish the drawing. I got through like 5 entries and 2 people already lost like back to back, and I was like, all right, I'm done with this. We're not doing that. So I
I
think the
think that's
best
the
thing to
best route
do
to
is
go. Yeah,
just let the wheel spin. I mean, if we got 14 entries, you let it spin for about a minute on each one. The contest will probably run for about 17 minutes.
and you know what? And you're the first person that's brought that to light about that. That is absolutely true. Every time I've done the wheel, I've had duplicate removals right after.
Yeah, it happened to me on my like 500 subscribers contest. 2 people got knocked out back to back, and I was like, "Damn, I feel like a dickhead now. Like I shouldn't have did this."
Yeah.
But
Play the
I
software.
I just like with each entry that gets into the contest, I just keep trying to do test runs on it. And it looks like the best way to do it is we got 14 entries. Just let the wheel spin for a full minute. And also, when you let it spin for a full minute, as it's slowing down, it gets very tenseful because you're like, oh, okay, I'm all right. And then it's like, no, wait, it's still going. It's very slow,
Yeah.
but it's going. Like,
It's like the
like you can
ticker.
think
It's like
you're
the
safe
ticker
and
in
then
Wheel
you're
of
not.
Yeah. It's like the ticker in Wheel of Fortune. It's like you never know what it's going to land on.
Yeah, but like the one I did a test earlier today on it, and I was like, "Yo, like that dude's about to get knocked out," and I was like, "Nope, it's still going. Like it's still going right now. Like holy shit!"
Dude,
Wow.
I'm
I think
lucky if
maybe
I get
that's
a
how we'll
single
do my
contestant
contest going
on that.
forward. Go ahead,
But
Wes.
it's
No. Dude, you know how I know if someone wins on one of my like contests or giveaways? I have a single. If someone enters, one single fucking person, that would be nice, dude. That's
I had one contest once, and one person entered, and they.
That won't happen now if you guys do contests. Welcome, Oracles and Beyond, to the stream. If you have not entered Sean Blue Digital's contest, please do so. Fantastic prizes. Also connect with everybody in the panel as the connection helps their channel, and all the links to their channels are in the description of the video.
yeah, you know what contest, what people entering contests comes down to? It depends on what you're giving away. Unfortunately,
sure.
people don't, they want to help you and support you, but if you're not giving away something they're not interested in, they're just clicking on the next video.
Yeah.
I feel like I gave away garbage last time I had a contest. It did somewhat okay.
I did the same thing. I didn't
I mean,
mean.
it doesn't mean that everyone's got to go out and have like expensive prizes, but I
Yeah.
just, by looking at my contest, when I did that 400 or 500 contest and that fucking asshole Rob dude won all those movies and then just disappeared from my channel, never watched another one of my videos ever again. Like, what a fucking dickhead. Dude. Still pissed off about that. Still fucking. I'm pissed about that, dude. Really, like it just you don't do that. You don't watch no one's shit and you just pop up out of nowhere. Like, yo, I'm gonna make an entry. Like, dude, you're a fucking faggot cocksucker, dude. What the fuck, man?
Yeah, that's like, if I want
You just don't do that. Like, I don't do that. Like, if I don't watch your content, I'm not gonna be like, oh, hey, I'm here now. Like, I don't do that. So
and let's welcome in Rob from Rob's Reviews. Welcome to the stream. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, Bob.
I don't care. I hope he's here. Fuck him. Fuck you, buddy. Have a nice fucking day, pal.
No.
I don't hold shit back. I'll say shit to anyone's face. I don't give a fuck who you are.
I know.
Well, I try to get around watching people's videos, man. It's so hard sometimes, man. Like, with the way work's been going and stuff. I have a hard time just watching myself, let alone.
I don't know. I feel there's so much stuff I want to watch, but I'm kind of basing it off of Sean's contest too. Like I want to watch X. If I win, I'm going to save it for that. It's like there is good stuff. Dune is one of those prizes. There's good shit there. Like
that sounds good.
Yeah, it's
I haven't watched either.
Yeah. Just look at the detail on that though. Look at the look at the poster artwork. It's lined up perfectly.
Dude, I got so many posters I gotta hang up still, man. Cause like, like when you buy Arrow releases, they come with a lot of posters and stuff. So I got dude, I got so many posters over here. It's not even funny.
Outside the Nine says, I found my old VCR. It works. Was watching Empire Strikes Back. Yeah, the good thing the Boglins didn't destroy it.
Yo, that's probably like the original cuts too, probably. Like before they decided to make the original one with a very bad CGI Jabba the Hutt in it.
Yeah.
That's just painful to watch. I fast forward through that shit when I watch those movies now.
I've got the original on VHS. I refuse to watch the new cuts of it. Same with
Horror for Australia. It's in the description. If not, it's in on my channel under the links under my channel under channel recommendations. Sean Blue Digital. All these guys are. Welcome, Katie. Hope you're feeling better. Everybody, say hello to Popping the Popcorn. She's having a kind of a rough night, not feeling too good. Hope you feel better, Katie. Hope Mark's doing okay. Ben Grimm's asking, "Are we pumped for the Vinegar Syndrome tonight?" Oh man, I forgot about that.
Oh no.
Dude,
Wes
where
will
do
be
you
there
guys
for
get
that.
the money? Where do people get the money to buy these $30 releases? And now you got these 4Ks coming out. I remember when that Flesh for Frankenstein. That Flesh for Frankenstein movie came out. It was like $55. I was like, "Fuck you! I ain't spending that much money for that movie. I don't care how rare it is." Spending that kind of money. I don't care how rare it is.
Good about the replacement discs on that shit, though. I gotta give it to them. They just sent them out. Like I didn't even have to ask for them for some reason.
You know what happens when I bought Vinegar Syndrome? I never opened them. I kept them on the shelf for a year. And all I wanted to do was just feel the cover because it was a nice cover. I just wanted to have I didn't want to touch it.
Kind of like if you got a mannequin from the store, you just wanted to feel it.
Oh God!
Do people do that? Like, do they take fucking mannequins and sleep with them? Like, do people do that? Like, that's probably a
Jeffrey
thing.
Dahmer did. But he wasn't a regular person, so I don't know. That doesn't really answer the question.
I'm not for sure all of the ones he was sleeping with were fucking mannequins or not. I don't know. What's up, Jamie?
Maybe that's where we got started.
Jamie Hart, hope you're doing well. Congratulations on your anniversary.
I bet you people sleep with mannequins just so that they don't go out and kill people. So that's probably why.
You know what? Now that I think about it, I seen a show called My Strange Addiction where dudes were married to mannequins. And he would get home after a long day of work and he'd sit down and be like, "Hello, baby." And he would sit with them and shit. And he was like, the one thing I love about him is they don't talk back and you can do whatever you want with them. And yes, there was even that type of stuff with them. Cal L. Daly, welcome to the stream. Shout out to Cal L, by the way. I heard you were really complimenting the channel and the stream, and I really appreciate that.
So if Jeffrey Dahmer never got caught, he probably would have been on My Strange Addiction.
Yeah, but for which problem?
Maybe
that's
all
the thing.
of them?
Which addiction? Do you have to narrow it down, or can you have multiple? That's the question.
He's just gonna give in and
He's got a lot, man.
I've got a show for you guys.
Apparently, his favorite movie is The Exorcist 3, and he likes to listen to whale sounds. What else is there?
Wow.
He's a fucking strange one, man.
Welcome, Cal, to the channel.
Hi, Cal.
Thank you. I just got one thing to say, buddy. Don't you be talking about mannequins like that. That's my wife you're talking about there.
What's up, Kevin?
How's everybody doing?
Hey, Cal, how are you?
I can't complain.
Jennifer Tochi is supposed to be running the show tonight, so I'm going to shut up.
Oh, Jen.
Yes.
So you got accosted during the most recent Tochi in the Wild, you were saying?
Huh?
What I was watching you tried to do a Tochi in the Wild and some guy came at you for rapping in public.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah. I dropped my phone and everything. He was just a
Seems like people
asshole.
in your town are boisterous. Like
Huh?
seems like people in your town are really boisterous. Like you're always having these encounters.
Well, I must admit, I go to that park because the guy across the street says, shut the F off a lot. And I go there to sing just to annoy him. But I guess the rap kind of put him over the edge.
Huh.
And he's also told my mom to shut the F up. So,
So
yeah.
this guy is a habitual line stepper.
Yeah, it sounds like he's a real trout sniffer.
Trout.
And I even did the breast bump to get him away from me.
Yeah.
That's always fun.
Yeah. As long as it works.
I don't think I would do well in your town, Tochi. I think I'd be in jail within the first 2 days.
Yeah, it's a different culture
Get thrown
there.
to hand.
I
Well,
think I
I'm
hang
gonna
out
ask
in
a
the wrong
question. I
place.
think all of us wondered. I'm sorry, Jenny.
No, I'm done. Yes.
No, it wasn't important. I just want to know what the hell is boisterous mean. That's what I want to know. Maybe everybody else knows. I don't know. Wes said that
What?
people in the town are boisterous.
Oh.
Butch? What? What?
Yeah, I don't know what that means. What does that mean, Wes?
Oh, when I said boisterous,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It means like really loud and loud and shit. Like,
Oh, like obnoxious.
Boisterous.
Oh, okay.
kind of
Yeah.
like, I don't know. It just sounds like so many people are like accosting Jen in public places. It's like, damn, man. People don't really talk to each other in public places where I come from.
Yeah.
Well,
I just
like
had to
looking
know.
down, waiting for the cashier to say,
It's true. Around here in Dayton, Ohio, you do shit like that, and you're fighting probably within a minute.
Oh, wow. Who are you dating in Ohio, Hobbs?
No, Dayton, Ohio is the city.
Yeah, I know.
Well, that was good. I liked it. Go ahead, Jenny. I'm sorry.
I thought you would appreciate it. Sorry, Jenny.
Yeah, a lot of people drink a lot in my town and are very drunk all the time.
Okay.
Our town recently put up a parking structure and the drunks have kind of taken it over. Are sitting in it at night because they put on a street where there's like 6 bars down Park Street. And they just huddle there at night getting drunk with each other.
Wow. That must be
Sorry, I'll
like
be right back, guys.
Catch
Sounds
people
like
good.
a lush and good time. Lush.
That's a good one. Yeah, same. Why is it they pack bars all in close to one another? I'm telling you, it's a crapshoot for the police, man.
Mm.
Or not a crapshoot. It's like shooting fish in a barrel for the police.
Bang, bang.
We have a very Irish town here.
I imagine it'd be even easier to shoot crap in a barrel, but
Give me a couple minutes. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yes, we have
He came
very
back to tell us,
Irish
give me more
culture
2
here.
minutes.
So, Tochi, you wanted to talk about some Halloween goodness tonight. Not the movie, but just kind of the season. What did you have a list and whatnot that you wanted to talk about? You even dressed up for the occasion.
I noticed that.
Notice the pens.
I like them.
Taco
I like them.
dirty to me.
It's my favorite
Ooh.
color.
Mm.
And then I've got the It Clown and Halloween Rocks.
Yes.
Can I see the It Clown again? Can I see the It?
Tim Curry, of course.
Ah, cool.
The cool It Clown.
Don't dream it, be it.
Yes.
Don't you want it? Don't you want it? You don't remember that part from the It, huh? When he asked the girl, "Don't you want it? Don't you
Yeah.
want it?"
Yeah. That's creepy as fuck. I don't know what it was, man. Something about the way he did that character sends shivers down my spine sometimes.
Yeah. It's unfortunate he
When
didn't
he
have a
does
run like Robert
Dr.
English.
Frankenstein. I mean,
Right?
What's up,
Mhm.
Autumn Wing Queen? The Queen is
hello.
here. Happy fall equinox.
I keep
Blessed
thinking
be,
of my
blessed be.
broken car.
Listen, listen.
Has anybody been having problems with decorating this year?
Yes.
Yes.
Big problem.
What? What happened?
Lost my mojo. I can't really do it anymore.
Oh.
I got one room that's all year round, and I think I've kind of blown my what you call it over there in that room. Plus, I just kind of lost my go get 'em. You know, my kids are all grown, so like I don't go trick or treating. The kids in my neighborhood don't come to the door to come trick or treat. They've all they've stopped trick or treating. It's amazing.
Yeah.
So I just end up eating the candy all myself, and it's a real depressing.
Nobody ever comes to my house either, but I decorate.
Which is cool. I think you should keep the spirit alive like that.
Yeah.
I think you should still trick or treat even if you're an adult. I mean, I've seen people do it and I had no problem giving them candy.
Yeah, if they're willing to come to your door and they've got a costume on, you get a piece of candy. Why not?
I've even seen people have beer given out to people that dress adult costumes and like around here, like Halloween in Ohio is like almost as good as Christmas. It seems like.
So why
But
were you
Ohio
giving the
would.
beer out?
Adult
Huh?
Halloween, it is nothing but just giving out alcohol.
Oh, it wasn't me. I've just seen other people do it.
No,
Hmm.
I'm saying they should make a new Halloween where they
Well,
Every
just
time I decorated for trick or treat, I would get a fine from the city, so I stopped doing that.
dude, it's a orange. It's an orange state, basically. I mean, you got the Browns, the Bengals. It's you know,
It's true.
even the Cavs at one time had some orange outfits. That's probably why you guys love Halloween. It's all about orange.
That's true. That's true. I mean, look at Tochi and Butte, Montana. They have a lot of Halloween celebrations up there, don't they? Parades.
Just the kids basically doing their class. That's about it. Oh, and the Mormon church has the something about the trunk Halloween.
Now, did you have any good memories of Boo going out for Halloween when you took Boo out for trick or treat?
Yes, I gave him 3 layers of costumes.
Yeah. What'd you do?
And then he would change each costume and go down the street 3 times. I taught him to be evil.
That's
Clever.
economic. Nothing wrong with that. Saves on the
When you said 3 layers, I just thought of A Christmas Story where the little boy's bundled up and he can't put his arms down. That's where my mind went. And then when you said that, I'm
Yeah.
I can't put my arms down. Randy looked like a tick ready to pop.
Randy laid their defenseless like a slug. It was only defense. Damn. I could screw up a movie quote like nobody's business, man. Yeah.
Scott Fargus, Grover Dill. So you have a list, Tochi. What is your list that you made there? Did you have questions?
I get nervous, so I have to write.
Oh no, take your time. I was just curious. I didn't know if it was yeah.
She said, "Don't rush me.
Don't rush me.
Don't fence me in." Okay.
Oh, he's back.
Don't
He's
rush
back.
me.
Who's back?
He's back. The man behind the mask.
Sean totally got Tiger Woods outfit going on right now, like the hat and the red shirt, like totally giving me Tiger Wood vibes.
Yeah, I'm wearing black khakis right now too.
Oh my gosh!
No,
we have Shambo Digital shooting about 3 under right now, folks. Everybody give a good clap to Shambo Digital.
Dude, Hobbs, you definitely have the voice for it.
He does. He does have the voice for it.
Sounds better than Joe Buck.
We have Shambo Digital. He's going to be going for a part 3. This is a part 2, but Sean is going to be going for a part 3. If he gets the part 2, then he's going to win the Masters.
Let's watch Blue.
Welcome. We have a Cheetah in the stream.
Hole in one.
What's up?
Cheetah. Double hitter. That's what we should call him. Double hitter Cheetah. He was doing his thing today.
Patrick has done 17 streams today.
Sheesh.
17. Wow.
He had all the lovely ladies in there today.
Who? Where? Who? Where?
Man.
Who's got lovely ladies?
The part 2 would be in Putt Putt. No.
Well, I decided that, damn it, I'm going to do the 31 Days of Horror.
Uh-oh.
Are you really?
Yes.
Oh,
wow.
That's quite a feat. I tried that one time and I enjoyed it, but it took a lot out of me. But yeah, it's very fun to do that.
Yeah. It's a lot.
I was going to complete it last year, but I got COVID right in the middle of it.
No.
So I had to stop. It got so bad when I got to the last 2 or 3 videos. They were like a minute and a half long reviews.
like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It was like today we're reviewing the pumpkin carver. Go check that shit out. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Nothing wrong with that, man. Sometimes you got to do it that way.
Yeah, that's a good movie, though.
I was telling Cheetah if I was ever to do it, I'd probably start recording that shit in August. That way, it's not so overwhelming. It's like because it's just to watch a movie every day, like and you being forced to. It could be a lot.
Yeah.
Like, I just pre-record that shit.
What is your plan of attack, Tochi? What is your plan of attack with it? Are you going to get up in the morning and make? Because you told me that your uploads take 10 hours. So, are you going to do your reviews in the morning?
I'm going to watch in the morning and then do the review in the afternoon.
Okay. I like your drive. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Everybody pay close attention to the headboard. She's got her Grumley over there. Belial is somewhere up there. She's got her VHSs to the left there.
And to the
Yeah.
Lean with it. Rock with it. Lean with it.
and the ghost.
Queen with it, rock with it, bog with it.
Bog, bog.
I think those
Question.
places doing 31
I
days.
have a question
I
for
wanna
Tochio.
bog with you all night. Bog me all night.
Sunlight. I thought it was sunlight, but
Sunlight. I know. I was laughing at the Grumly that fell.
Whoop.
Show everybody the Grumly.
There he is.
I know
Apparently,
that
it
guy.
goes into convulsions. Like when you beat it, you have to beat it. This is what they give a kid for a toy. You beat the crap out of it, and then it responds.
I know that guy. He hangs around the playground. I know him.
Look at it. It's like, get it, get it.
Is that your spanking, Tochio? Is that how you spank?
Yeah.
He certainly felt it. Look at him.
It's like a cross between like a boglin and a gremlin.
Yeah.
It's a hoblin.
That's right. It's a hoglin.
That's awesome.
Casey said we've entered the spanking edition of the Midnight Hour. That's true. Tochi, I'll have Cheetah's going to be reviewing The Trees Have Eyes this year for the 31 days.
Oh
He's
God.
never seen that. Well, welcome, Echo. Violent Jennifer Tochi.
You might need an extra pair of eyes after it, Cheetah.
Lori's Tech Time says cute little boglin.
Lori. Hey, Lori.
Grumbly. His name's Belial, though.
Welcome, Corner Clubhouse Cobalt 66.
Yeah.
Hobbs, I got a question. When are you and Bones going to do the next Boglin song together?
We've been working on it along with Tochi. She's jumping in on him too. We were going to do Do or Die, Po Pimp. We've been working on that one.
Hilarious.
Do you want to ride in the backseat of a boglin? We showed Jennifer the video last night. She had to stop talking to us for about 20 minutes. She said she was getting a little hot and bothered.
They made my toes curl.
Whoa.
Somebody's got to cover the Rob Zombie Dracula song with Boglin lyrics.
Bogula.
Bogula.
Is that Rob Zombie that does the song at the beginning of Bride of Chucky? When you with me, sing it to me. Is that him?
Yeah, it's gotta be. I think you're right, dude.
It's kind of a good song.
I do know that the new Chucky series, season 2, I'm getting previews on it, so that's coming up as well.
Hey, my favorite.
That's confirmed by Casey Kaiju. That is the song.
Yay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, my toe curled as much on that song as it did when I found out somebody was wearing a thong.
It's a compilation. It's it's a duet with Rob Zombie and Engelbert Humperdinck.
Oh, Engelbert.
The S&M Hour, starring spankings and toes curling. Okay.
You've reached the S&M hour of the Midnight Hour. Please put all your children to bed.
Hey, I'm wearing my Taco Dirty to Me pin, you know. Things will come up. And Pearl.
She's got a pen that says Taco Dirty to Me, and she got that from a Poison concert.
Taco Dirty to Me.
Taco
They're
dirty.
both of them.
At the drive-in. No.
In the old man's Porsche.
Taco dirty to me. Na, 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 na.
Mm.
So, what else you got about Halloween that you wanted? You were really excited about this, Tochi. So, what did you want to talk about as far as the spooky season? What's some of your favorite things?
My favorite thing this year is my son is spoiling me. He found out that Halloween decorations are fun, so I will have twice as much Halloween decorations outside as I did in my last video. That's why it's taking so long to get them up, because my son keeps buying for me.
What's up, Vince from Horror Spice? Vince and Becky over at
Hey,
Horror
Mr.
Spice. Connect with them, show them some love.
Spicy.
Be careful of their hot sauce, though.
There's some cool videos over there.
Wow.
Spicy.
Yes.
If you
indeed.
like the spice and everything's nice, then go to the Horror of Spice.
That's right.
I hope you got a bowl of rice. I'm hungry. Sorry.
If you've got that rice, get that spice with the Horror of Spice.
I'm gonna
Where
assume
everything's
that the
nice.
spices don't drink alcohol.
I don't think they do. Not anymore.
All right, it's fine.
Maybe.
I just
Spices,
yeah,
you guys,
I don't think I've seen them like drink online, so I'm just like going on that. So I don't know.
I don't think the spices have ever drank anything.
Well, they drank hot sauce.
I mean, that's enough for alcohol if you think about it. Shit, some of the stuff they drink is like fucking Pennzoil, dude. Like it would start a car. I've seen Vince drink stuff that you could probably start a chimney with.
Start a yippee-ki-yay with.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn.
Hey,
No, I
Sean,
was just like,
Yippee-ki-yay.
what?
how many until
Yippee-ki-yay.
800?
Say that again.
How many you need till 800?
I think like 20 or something. It'll happen.
Nice. Nice.
Aren't you
No,
almost
actually,
to 900?
You mean not? Yeah, I'm like 18 away from 900.
Yeah.
I think I'm at 882.
Nice.
Everybody get all your second and third channels and connect to Sean Blue Digital, please. Take all your personal channels that you have for ASMR and stuff and connect to Sean Blue Digital. all your second and third and fourth channels, please connect to Sean Blue Digital. Tell your boss about the stream. Tell your boss's boss about the stream. Tell your boss's wife and his girlfriend about the stream as well. Or her. Her. Your boss could be. Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Get on that train.
I don't know
I bought
how.
another case of pumpkin beer today.
Yeah?
Pumpkin
Yeah.
beer?
Oh, yeah.
Does it still taste like beer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It's got beer in it.
It tastes
And
like
it comes with
boggling
pumpkin
blood.
seeds in it too. Like when you drink it, it's got live pumpkin seeds in it.
Well, pumpkin
That actually
seeds
don't
are
sound too bad. I like pumpkin seeds.
good. Yeah. I make those every year.
Uh,
Bake 'em.
Sean Kevin's connecting with all of his channels as well, all of his second and third channels. He's connecting to Sean.
Oh, okay.
Father.
Connected.
Don't forget all your ASMR channels that you guys have and all your personal channels connect to Sean as well. All your additional channels that you listen to for music, connect with Sean with those. All your channels you use for lurking, use those, connect with Sean as well.
Who needs all these channels?
Taking all subscribers.
Tell your grandparents to have their chick connect to Sean Blue Digital as well. What's up, Jason? Horrific Nightmares JM. Jason, thank you for recommending Frenzy to me. That was an experience.
He warned you.
See, we got to understand what a real friend is. You don't recommend these movies to friends. So, I'm just joking.
She was like, ha 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 ha.
And I never reviewed it because I thought, ew.
So our good friends Vince and Becky are asking, if you could get that one thing back that doesn't exist anymore, what would it be? Are you talking about movies, or are you talking about just anything in general, Vince?
Everything.
I'm gonna say the 80s. I want the 80s back.
And Sean, that's a beautiful cheat right there because you get everything that came in the 80s with it, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I want the whole decade.
Just do it over again.
I want my Alf collection back.
Hey, Jason's here. What's up, Jason?
I'm with you, Sean. I'll take the 90s. Give me the 90s back.
That's not bad either.
Yeah, I gotta admit, I had a lot more fun in the 90s, but it was only because of my age. But the 80s was pretty badass.
Yeah.
Although, the one thing I wish that we could have back would be, well, I don't know, man. There was something about, I like the internet, don't get me wrong, but there was something about the time before the internet that was interesting, you know?
And when
Yeah,
MTV had music on it.
Well, Hobbs, what do you want back?
My parents probably would be good. Yeah. I lost both my parents at a very young age. It was very dramatic and very difficult. So I would go with my parents. Yeah.
I'm with you, Hobbs. But when Sean said the decade, I figured in my mind I can have all of them back. You know, I can have the people I lost back with the decade. So
true. So, but I'd have to have both decades back, I guess, if that was the case. So 80s and actually, yeah, early 80s. No, early 90s and late 80s. Then yeah, I'll take both back.
I mean, like, yeah, I love the 80s, but at the same time, I kind of wish I was born in like 65, so I could be like halfway out of the bullshit that's coming in the future. You know?
Right.
Becky says, "Try calling your friends without them knowing."
Oh yeah. And video cameras. Video security cameras. You can't throw dog shit at people's houses anymore.
No, that's another thing. Like, just speaking of that in general, like, yeah, there's cameras everywhere, but I'm sorry, but like, if you were born in like the 60s or 70s, you had it fucking sweet, man. You had all the freedom in the world. There ain't no freedom left. There's like, what, maybe 20% of that? Barely.
That's what I'm
got
talking
no fucking
about.
freedom left in this country.
Well, the CCTV is a big thing. It's taken a lot. I mean, not that it's a good thing and a bad thing at the same time, but like on one hand, you have less kidnappings and less, you know, out and out violence in public, but then you also have, you know, speeding tickets for, you know, just going down a open road, not bothering anybody. You know, I don't know. Two sides to the sword, I guess.
Yeah, I could see Sean speeding down the street with his finger up at the camera.
Don't doubt me. Don't doubt me, count me.
I wish I could help you get your brain cells back, Echo.
You just gotta keep smoking, dude. That's what you gotta do. You just gotta keep smoking.
Well, from what I hear, smoking the devil's lettuce gives you a guard against aneurysm. The more you know.
Well, the more you know. What's the devil's lettuce? I think I know. Can you break that down?
Oh, Pensamelia.
That's a Wendy's sandwich you get that doesn't have the burger with it. That's what the devil's lettuce is.
It's a BLT.
Right.
There's no alcohol in the weed. That's what it is.
I heard the weed was really bad in the 60s, but the acid was great. Just saying.
It's like when you buy weed but realize it's oregano when you're smoking it.
Man,
you are the devil's son, so you probably were there, right? In the 60s.
Oh, yeah.
Besides Vietnam, I would have loved those days.
I wasn't there in the 60s, man. As much as I would like to have tried the acid, but like I wouldn't want to be there for that, man. I would be drafted immediately and killed in battle. I mean,
my dad was supposed to be drafted. My dad told me he was supposed to be drafted, and he was guaranteed going. And he went for his physical, and it turned out he had such a bad ingrown toenail, it went through his toe. It came out the bottom.
Oh.
And they were like, "You can't run, so we can't draft you." Like, they're like, he like failed his physical or whatever.
Look at Jason's, and he says he wants his Betamax player back.
Damn right.
Sound like they were
Kevin's ready to go. Kevin's ready to roll. Let's.
Yeah, you got me thinking now. I might be making some funny sounds in a couple of minutes here. It's just my bubble maker.
Okay.
Pass the boggling on the left-hand side. Casey wants his MTV back, his actual MTV, the way it used to be. That's what Casey wants back.
Yeah.
He wants the non-Teen Mom MTV to go away.
You have to go way back into the 80s for that.
And that's still a major rift between me and my mother.
The Teen Mom shows where they're in their late 20s now.
Oh, God.
After my mom saw me walked in on seeing me singing Shoop and trying to dance like them, she cut off my MTV.
And for those of you that aren't aware of, Jennifer Tochi just sang Shoop in one of her latest videos from Salt and Pepper. If you want to watch that, go check that video out.
And I still hold it against her to this day.
Although you got to give it to MTV for it. They did give you something to celebrate with all the sexy stuff they had on. That was the only place where you could find a good station to watch for some really sensual material.
And she said, "It's turning you into a whore."
Should have just turned on what is it, Cinemax? What was the one that used to get real risky at night? Was it Cinemax? Yeah.
Cinemax.
Well, if you just basic cable, MTV was your go-to place, man.
And USA Up All Night added to that.
Oh, no. Sean, based off your recommendation a couple weeks ago, I bought Shockers. Because I heard you talking about it. So
yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I do. You know what? I do still recommend that movie though, because there is a lot of like aspects and elements of it that are pretty good. I just think by the time it's jumping to like the fourth body, it's like, come on now. Like, what the fuck? Like, especially when they're at the playground, you see the little girl trying to do her best with acting, and it's just not working out.
Ladies and gentlemen, Forrest Pinker.
Like, Shockers, like I feel like it's got a pretty good story. My personal opinion, I don't think Wes Craven executed it very well, but you don't know if that had to do with the producers. He could have had people up his ass, or could have been rewrites. I don't know that.
I guess they can't all be Freddy and Scream, I guess. Because he did.
Tochi likes them.
If they were, why would we watch it?
She
If
laughs
they were
every
all
time
Freddy
Sean
and
says a
Jason,
bad
why
word.
would we watch?
Was that
True.
a pun on purpose?
Huh?
Executed. Wes Craven executed that, right?
Oh, I didn't say. I didn't mention a pun, but yeah, I guess so.
Didn't he do Dracula 2000? Ain't that Wes Craven?
No, wait, was that?
Because if so, that's
a
the same
bad
deal. Excellent concept, but terrible execution.
Yeah, I think I saw that in the theater too. I'm thinking about that. I think I remember seeing that in the theater, and everybody I was with just sat there and shat on that fucking movie the whole time.
It's not in my Wes Craven movies. So
I forget
don't
who
think
directed
about
that now. What the hell? I gotta look that up.
Yeah, look that up. Because damn, if that's not in my Wes Craven movie.
Patrick wants us to focus on Scream 7 and 8.
No,
Can't do
that
it.
was directed by a French guy,
No.
Patrick Lussier.
Ah.
I
So
think
Wes
I'm
doesn't have
saying that
anything
name
to do with
right.
it?
Patrick
That guy's-
Lussier.
That guy sounds like a tennis player.
Yeah, a lot of French people are tennis players and the hockey players.
We have
He's getting
Oui.
canceled.
Patrick Lussier. 30 Love.
Or Skunk.
Hobbs, are you going to get Jenny to sing it? Shoot. Shoot.
Man,
She did on her video.
Looking at the cast of Dracula 2000, I bet you that's how they sold this movie. They're
Good
probably
cast.
like, look at all these people we got. We got Omar Epps, Sean Patrick Thomas, we got Jennifer Esposito, Gerald Butler, Johnny Lee Miller. These are all decent actors, but they're probably like, yeah, we got all these good actors, but we don't know what we're doing.
Got the Star Trek
Did
chick
you know-
in there.
You didn't like it?
Dracula 2000?
Yeah.
God awful, in my opinion.
Terrible. But I love the concept.
All right. That's just like Argento's Dracula film. What's that, Dracula 3D? Like, oh my god, dude.
That's horrible.
I'm telling you, man. Some of the movies I've been reviewing for MVD, they're really good vampire films, but they're really unknown, man. Really unknown. Like this movie Frostbitten that I reviewed the other day. It had a scene where there were blood capsules that had Dracula blood in it, or vampire blood in it, and they were at this party with like 50 people, and somebody spiked the punch with it, and everybody turned into vampires, just started slaughtering everybody at the party.
Dude,
Dude, it was awesome.
that sounds crazy. Now I got to see it.
I watched that review of Hobbs and that looked wonderful. I have to get that.
Sean, I have a question for you because I'm still trying to understand your specific genre. Do you prefer classic vampire films? Because you sent me one that I don't think a lot of people talk about, but do you prefer older vampire films or like 90s to 2000s vampire films?
I would take classic.
Okay.
What's classic,
It's just,
though?
it's like,
Like,
I don't know, basically anything from like Dracula from 1930 all the way up to like the 80s, I guess.
Lost Boy?
I don't
You
She
don't
had
know.
so much
like
fun. She just
Lost
likes to
Boy
just sit back and relax.
But I mean, not just Dracula movie. Like I could say that about the whole genre. Like I prefer older stuff over more modern stuff. But I mean, I don't know. I kind of do like it all on the same level. But if I had to pick one, it would be the older stuff, the classic stuff.
And you like the giallos quite a bit now as well, versus this kind of one of your favorite subgenres, right? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
that's awesome.
I mean, a lot of them can be tough, man. Like for instance, Fulci's The Psychic. A lot of people speak very highly of that. I have a lot of trouble getting through that movie, and I just don't really see what people are talking about. But maybe I'll get through it one day. I don't know. Or maybe that's not a giallo. Maybe that's more like a murder mystery. I forget. Like I thought that was it. I don't know, man. 'Cause I know before Fulci was like, Which one?
The first Giallo movie I watched was Never Torture a Duckling.
That's a
And
Fulci film.
yeah, and I was like traumatized. And Jason finally got me to watch some others that he recommended for me, and then I started to like him.
Who the hell approved that title though? How to torture
And
a
it's a
duckling?
little kid. It's like,
Oh wow.
Isn't that film from like the 60s, maybe? Like maybe 72, I think that's from.
I think it is.
And it's a different ball game back then.
I got a hot take. All my favorite vampire films are, I think they're all 90s. I didn't think about it till Hobbs asked you that question. I like all there. I don't have a Dracula film in there. Maybe I need to rewatch Bram Stoker's because I really don't remember it. But
That's
all
like
my
one of my
stuff is
favorites.
weird. Like I love Dust to Dawn. I love Vampire in Brooklyn. I love there's one of them. I like Fright Night. That's the 80s. But
Did you guys like
most of
Vamp?
what's that? The one with the
Vamp's
girl?
alright.
What's her name?
Yeah.
I didn't
What's the
really
girl's name?
appreciate that one.
Isn't
Robert
that like a
Russell
horror
was in it.
comedy?
Yeah.
I think Vamp
Vince,
is a horror comedy, actually.
Vince says, what about Herb Dracula versus Vlad the Impaler? Vladdy's a badass.
Yes, he
Yeah, I'll take Vlad. I'll take Gary Oldman as Vlad any day. Gary Oldman and fucking Coppola's Dracula, man, that's some really good acting right there.
There was one that I watched with Jack Palance as Dracula, and it was weird, man. Because all I remember Jack Palance from is the Skin Bracer commercial. It tones my skin. You know? Like, I had to watch him as the vampire. It was weird, man.
I
Yeah,
had
well,
that
you should.
same problem with that movie. Uh-oh. Wes is doing some weird...
Hobbs, have you ever seen Alone in the Dark?
Hell yeah.
Well, Jack Palance is in that too, and he's really off the wall weird in that movie.
He's just weird in general, man. But he's a good actor. You know?
Like watching him in Alone in the Dark, though, like almost convinces me that he's out of his goddamn mind in real life. Like he's playing a mental patient, I know that, but like I'm almost convinced that he's really like that in real life.
Yeah,
I mean,
I feel you, Sean. I feel that way about Marky Mark and what's the movie? Fear. I feel like he's playing himself.
Yeah,
dude,
right.
that movie
Convincing
was
stuff.
unbelievable. Yeah.
Very convincing. That's a good example of bringing up Fear.
You dissing Marky Mark?
Uh-oh.
Who dissed him?
I'm sorry. I don't like Marky Mark. I'm sorry. I didn't know. Uh-oh. I'm sorry.
I'm going to send the Funky Bunch after you.
Uh-oh. That's our first disagreement. Aw. I like Corey, though.
Okay. You're forgiven.
See, he gets an automatic rebuttal for liking Corey. That's all you got to say if you have a disagreement with Tochi. Either you like Jeff Goldblum, or you like Jeff Goldblum's ass, or you like Corey.
Honestly, Hobbs, who doesn't like Goldblum, though? He's a character for sure.
It's all right, Wes. Thanks for coming up, man.
Hold up, guys. Did you see the trailer for that new M. Night movie? I seen it today. I was like, whoa. I'm interested.
No, I haven't watched it. I heard about it. I haven't seen it yet, though.
Oh, man. Check that trailer out. Looks pretty good.
Yeah, eventually it's going to pop up on my feed, probably when I get off of here.
Right.
Death Central Kevin, I don't like the old horror classics under 1970. Might be because I've been missed brutal, gory stuff. I have 80s, though, even from the 90s. My mom was a maniac. That's cool, Kevin. Nothing wrong with a mom that's a maniac.
I can almost understand that, but like I grew up on 80s horror too, but like I had to get into it on my own. Nobody in my family got down with horror movies. Like my brother would watch them with me, but like I was the only one it like ever resonated with. Like everybody else in my family's like, "What? You're watching? No, you're turning this off right now. You're not watching this." I'm like, fuck, dude. Like, I was like, you know what? One day I'm just gonna fucking buy all these movies, and that's what I did.
Jennifer, Echo just drew the line. There you go. There you go.
Hi,
Echo.
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 Echo, come to me. Echo.
It looks like the feet are saying that.
What is the new M. Night movie for Lori? Lori's Tech Time is asking, what is the new M. Night movie?
Knock
The
on the
Village
cabin
2.
door? Is that it, Sean?
Yeah, I think that is it. I think that is it.
Casey says, good vibrations.
Oh God, Casey, why?
Cheetah says it has Batista in it.
Yep.
No problem, Wes. You're always welcome.
Yes.
No, he's an underrated actor, man. Dave Bautista.
I think somebody just called Ectos.
Echo my echoes.
Lego my ego. Uh-oh, we got Al Lucard spitting some rhymes.
Ooh, what'd he say?
He just said he's white.
Oh, Eminem. Yeah, he said it. I guess so.
And Echo has responded to Toch. Death to Feldman.
Ooh.
At this point, Jen, you might as well just send him a copy of your toes in the mail after that.
I've got a picture
Like,
of toes
like Casey did.
I've got a picture of a foot with teeth growing out of the toes.
She's got a picture of a foot with teeth growing out of it that she's going to send you, Echo. In response.
Yeah.
If Bones is listening, I would love him to start his next Boglin song off with a Hobbs impression of Bordello of Blood. You know the impression, Hobbs. Do the impression.
You talking about the bar impression?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Well, you could get the best goddamn piece of ass in the whole goddamn world. I know a place not too far from here. You can get the best goddamn piece of ass in the best goddamn world.
I feel better.
The Cunningham way. They've got girls that'll do things you've never even heard of. You might be able to walk 6 days later.
You made me toe curl again. You make my toes curl. Unfair.
My apologies, Toch.
Tochi, I got it. You've heard of Pearl Jam, but Tochi's part of Pearl Jam. Get it? I got it.
Pearl Jam.
Pearl Jam.
I'm not for sure what happened to Bones, but I think he's having technical problems. But he did send us to Cal L in return, which is always a pleasure. Cal L's been enjoying the midnight hour.
I have. I was telling Bones that today. I talked to Bones today, guys, and I was telling him this place here, for everybody's listening, this is the one place on YouTube that if you have a bad day, you come here and you totally forget about it. It's like a lounge and you relax. And it's fun for the chat. It's fun for the people up here. I can't honestly say there's no place like this place. You guys, in Hobbs, as he said it too, you don't get enough credit. This is an awesome place, and I have a lot of fun here.
Thank you so much, Cal. That means a lot, man, because I wanted to say that tonight in response to that and say this is the Midnight Hour Lounge because even though sometimes we all can't make it, we try to make it fun for everybody and not so just relaxing, get everybody's mind off everything that's happened during the week and just relax, get ready for your Friday. That's what we try to do for everybody, sometimes we get a little overboard and we get a little bit adult, but we just have fun,
Great job, buddies. Well, everyone really, because the Toach is no
Yeah.
joke. I love Katie. I love Sean. I love Casey. Boneyard, know he the man. Pat,
Yeah.
always fun up here.
Yeah, man. Well, when we have spots open, and you're always welcome to come on too, man. Sometimes I try to catch in on your Instagrams, but I don't like to butt in because I see you on Instagram and you're like deep in conversation with people that I know, but I'm like, shit, I don't know if I should jump in or what.
I give you shout outs, Hobbs, but you be gone sometimes. Like, yo, Hobbs, that's
I
Hobbs right
know.
there.
I know. I stop in for a second and I'm like, oh damn, did I press the live button?
They got to know about Hobbs.
It's 58 degrees in Pennsylvania, Sean. Oh my god.
Yep, it's cold here.
Gecko says Cow Paranoid 3D.
How's that mod job working out for you, Echo?
Cow Paranoid 3D.
He knows what I mean. How's that mod job working out for you, Echo? Echo.
Yeah, I had to jump outside real quick, and it's fucking cold, man.
Sean, Cal was just complimenting our stream about how relaxing it is, how it's like a lounge, and I think that's pretty damn cool.
I was listening.
That's right, Kevin. Thank you so much. So. It's true. This is our 92nd straight show without missing a week. 92 shows.
Wow. How many shows altogether?
I know it's my fault that sometimes it gets.
We haven't missed a show since the first show. We haven't missed one, so we're 92. We're on a 92-week streak.
Wow.
Yeah.
Anything special for the 100?
There will be big things for sure. There will be big things for sure.
Nice.
Tochi may just give up the headboard, and ship it out to somebody, and sign it. Are you willing to give away your headboard for the 100th episode?
No.
Son of a.
Only
We'll get a
Goldblum can remove
Kickstarter
that.
for the shipping.
The weight on that headboard that's carved wood. That's really nice work. It probably would cost $500 to ship that. Because that's craftsmanship. That's craftsmanship wood for sure.
That thing probably weighs like just a little bit less than a body.
Knobbies down here.
What?
These knobbies down here.
Oh, there's. Oh, okay.
There's little knobs here that handcuffs fit perfectly on.
She says she has. She's got the knobs down there for handcuffs and restraints. I see. Okay, I got it.
Oh, Jesus.
Just in case.
Well, Hobbs, you have an adult stream now.
See, it's usually my fault.
Welcome to the midnight hour. The adult section of the stream has commenced.
We are now in the S&M portion of the show.
That's right. We're now the adult section of the midnight hour. Mistress Tochi, Echo says. There's a lot of history in Butte.
Sean looked up like he didn't consent. He didn't know where he was.
Patrick and Casey are going to do a Blood Calls watch along together, apparently.
Casey, you little. I got some words for you, Casey. I'll get you later.
Right. Casey.
He should come up.
Casey.
I think he's doing some stuff right now. He might come up later.
He's always busy.
Blood Claws watch party. So Casey and Cheetah are doing a Blood Claws watch party. That's cool. Let's catch up with the chat. I used to freestyle back in high school. That's cool outside of 9.
I'll battle you outside 9 up here one day if you want to get that on. For the 100th episode. Maybe I'll do that.
Yeah, we should have some competitions and some fun that time. So Tochi, did you have anything on your list? Did we give you enough time to look at your list? And because I've been babbling, and this is what I do. It's a character flaw.
Um,
All right,
this
Lori, thanks
year,
for coming. Hit you up later. Thanks for watching.
usually yearly, I go through all my DVDs and VHSs around Halloween and try to write down everything I have. But since I started my YouTube channel, my collection is growing and growing and growing. Thanks to the dollar store and my more shopping. So, but I have to do something every year that relates to lists, or my ADHD goes boom, and I will go crazy. This year I'm going to write down daily what movie I watch, what movies I watch every day for a whole year.
That's awesome. Now you don't use the apps to record your log to log what it's in your collection or what you watch. You write it all down, right?
Yeah.
So you don't use Letterbox to archive all your movies. Guys, she writes down her collection, what she has, and what she watches.
Yes.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah. Do you use Letterbox, Sean or Cal, for your collections?
No.
I do what Jenny does, but I don't. Actually, I write them down when I first get stuff, but eventually I just type them up in the computer. But no, I don't use apps.
Thank you, Outside the Lines. I appreciate that. I'm trying. Like I said, I've got to go to the doctor tomorrow and stuff. I've had a long week, but I'm hanging in there. Thank you so much.
See, this is what I usually do every year: videos and DVDs.
Wow, look at that.
And then I try to go by, let's see here, what it is, who's in it, and I try to go through this whole damn notebook. And then I get frustrated by doing it and throw it away because I don't want to see it anymore. So this year I'm not going to do that. And so I'm going to do what I watch every day. And if it's a DVD or a VHS, that's it.
Do you find that your VHS collection exceeds everything else that you have?
Yes. Yes.
For those of you that don't know, she used to work at a video store. And at the end of the video store, when it closed down, the owner just gave all the tapes to Tochi. So she has them in her bedroom, and it aligns the entire bedroom wall.
That's your secret.
She has 10 copies of Step Monster with Alan Thicke and Corey Feldman. Canadian film. Thank you, Outside the Nine. Hit the like button.
And I have about 30 movie posters from the video store that went out in the 90s. And so, yeah, that I have nowhere to put them.
What were you saying, Cal?
Oh no, I was just saying, yeah, I had that tape too. It's a very hard DVD and tape to find. I luckily found the DVD on Amazon maybe a year ago for a cheap price, $10. I don't know how that happened.
Is it burnt or is it an actual legit release?
It's a legit. I don't know how that happened,
Damn.
dude.
Yeah. I paid $20 for that tape 20 years ago, and I can't believe that it's even available now.
Yeah, I had the tape somewhere. I did one of those convert to DVDs, so that was the only copy I had. I don't know what I did with the tape, but I had that like burnt disc that I converted from the tape. But then when I saw it on Amazon that time, I'm like, oh, this is God. He wants me to have this.
But if you guys have not seen it, check it out. Step Monster with Alan Thicke and Corey Feldman. It's a nice vehicle to watch.
One of my favorite movies. I love Trip Hopkins.
Sean, have you seen that one? Step Monster?
Step Monster?
Yeah.
Doesn't sound familiar.
Nobody knows the name. They have to see like a trailer or a clip.
Yeah,
I'm familiar. Like, I'm familiar with the artwork now, but no, I never seen it.
it's kind of hard to find.
Kind of.
Yeah. Looks like George Corman. George Corman had a hand in that. He produced it.
John
Ashton.
Roger Corman, I mean.
Casey wants a pie eating contest on the 100th episode. See about that. Hi, Katie. Welcome back.
Why is they boggling flavored?
Are you talking
boggling
about
flavored
food
apple pie
or boogers kind of pie?
Ugh.
Are you asking us to have hair pie for the 100th episode? That might be kind of hard to do on camera.
I didn't say it.
How about Trunchbull's cake? That really grossed me out on Matilda when they showed the cook and she said her blood and her sweat, and then she's wiping her nose. It's like, ugh.
Ugh, dude. So what you guys got going on this weekend? Anything exciting or?
No.
I'm waiting to find out when Boo gets home if he has gotten his other job.
I've got to figure out the questions for the Spooktacular this weekend. If I can't come up with any good questions, then we just won't have it. We'll just say the hell with it.
Okay. I understand.
But then that wouldn't be politically correct.
But I had a good day today.
Oh yeah, you had a good day today?
Yeah, I got a couple things done, like content wise, and yesterday I got stood up, but it made up for it. It was a good day today, and some other stuff happened, so it's looking good. So I'm hopeful for the weekend. Put it that way.
Well, sorry you got stood up, bro, but maybe it wasn't meant to be anyway. But I'm glad you had a good day today. What are you doing for your content? You said anything, if you don't mind. Well, you don't have to tell us if you don't want to. Anything exciting or anything you got?
A lot of stuff, Hobbs. I'm working on like 3 things, and that's not even counting the recommend 10 thing. So I'm just trying to build out stuff. So this time around, when I finally do come back, it's not a big dry spot. You know what I mean? So like it won't be, so just some stuff. You'll be posting soon. You'll see.
Preparation.
I'm literally watching my contest from last year. It was a 25-minute video.
I've had that before, like 25.
So many entries, it was ridiculous. Like I can't even see. Like that just can't happen again. I agree with you, Sean. 1 entry per person.
Yeah, and like just by doing that test run, or letting that wheel run for like a minute, it gets really tenseful. Like it really, like I'm sitting there, like I'm not even involved in it. I'm like, oh, all right, that person's gonna lose, and I'm like, no, they're still in it. Okay, like really don't know what's gonna happen with that. So
yeah.
I noticed one person, he rolls the wheel and how he just keeps rolling until the last name left, and that's who wins.
Oh, it just manually takes people off. It doesn't stop.
When you spin it and you get 1 winner, he just takes that person out. So because he has some people, so the last man standing on the wheel is the winner.
That's kind of what we do, but it just, if you have a lot on there, it just takes time. Like,
yeah, I bet.
Like I have the video up right now of me. I'm watching my last year's, and there were so many entries because I did duplicate. it was just too damn many. I just couldn't. The thing that got messed up is I deleted the first one right before I even spin the wheel, but I had to type in all the names, and I didn't finish till 6 in the morning, right before I had to go to work.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
It's a
But
learning process.
yeah,
Do you need any help with questions, Todd?
you know what? That might be a good idea. Maybe we should do questions from the group. Maybe that would be. Yeah, we'll do that in the chat. We'll come up with some questions over the weekend. I generally try to include questions for Scream Queens and haunted hayrides and stuff, but you guys can come up with some. It'd be cool.
Okay.
One of my questions was, if you had to be in a haunted house with a Scream Queen, who would it be and what would you guys do?
Ho 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 ho.
What would the options even be, though? I don't know.
Yeah, well,
Eat pizza, drink beer.
yeah, this is the Hobbs Horror, so you can whatever you want to do. You could be explicit if you want
A
to.
ride in a haystack. Hobbs, is that an option? With one of the Scream Queens?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
break a headboard or two.
Outside the 9, yeah, I have all my VHS collection, DVDs, and Blu-rays. That's awesome. Outside.
I was going to say Danielle Harris, but being that I love me some Jennifer Huge Boobs, I go with Jennifer Love Hewitt. Yeah, I'll take her.
Cool. Did you ever see that video we did with Danielle Harris, Cal? Did you ever watch that?
Yes, I rewatched it when you posted it. Was that yesterday or the day before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure because I'm not saying it to brag or anything, but it was pretty cool to have her on. Like, she was very
I
friendly to
watched you.
everybody.
Here's Hobbs. He's like, did we just have Danielle Harris up here?
That's
That was
true.
cool, man.
Yeah. That was a good time.
Too bad she couldn't stay a little longer.
You know what Kaiji wants to know who? Daniel Harris, not Danielle. Daniel. He was a good guest.
Well, that's
Look at the Toch. Tochi just likes to relax.
I'm chilling. Yeah.
Chilling,
guys-
chilling, minding my business.
Sean, who you going to take to the horror house? Or is it the haunted house? Is that what it was? That's the haunted house.
Yeah.
Does it have to be a Scream Queen?
No, it could be a Scream King or anybody from the horror genre.
Final boy. Yeah.
Sean would probably. I would have to guess Sean if I just based on it. I don't know. I can't guess. I can't think of who he would choose. Sean, who would you choose?
It would be Linnea Quigley.
You know what? Damn it, that's what I was thinking. A lot of people chose Linnea or Danielle.
What is she in? I'm sorry, I'm blanking.
Return of the Living Dead.
Sorority Babes at the Slime Ball Bolorama.
Remember Trash from Night of Living or Return of the Living Dead?
Okay.
Night of the Demons.
What is that? What is that movie? Reform
She's in a
School
lot
Girls.
of movies. She's in
Reform
a lot of
School
movies.
Girls.
She was in A Nightmare on Elm Street 4 inside of Freddy's stomach.
Okay.
She was one of the humans that was coming out of his stomach in Elm Street 4 when they were attacking him.
The girl with the boobs, the titties, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like the reason why she was even in that is because she was dating the special effects guy. I think his name's Steve Johnson.
Hey, she has some nice boobies on
Now,
her.
is that based on looks, or is that just because she's a badass? What is that? What makes you choose her, Sean?
I just always liked her, dude. She just seems very fearless, not a shy person at all. So I don't know.
I met her once at a convention. She openly gives hugs. You don't even have to ask for them. She walks up to you and gives you a hug. All of her nudes are out for display. She's a very friendly person. You're right. She's fearless. She doesn't care.
And she's a animal rights activist, and she gets shitted on for it all the time.
She's my favorite Scream Queen, but I don't think I'd want to get stuck with her in a haunted house.
I also think like her acting is very on point. Like there's some some final girls. It's like they had like that one movie where they were good in and they just weren't able to recover.
She also has a workout video on YouTube you should check out. The Linnea Quigley workout video.
Yeah, okay, Hobbs.
She's someone.
She does.
I exercise to it.
It was a 30 or was it an hour long, Tochi?
Yeah.
It's a legit video.
Yeah, it is. I've got it on my
Yeah.
on
I
my
gotta put down the
life.
Carmen Electras and get doing that one.
There's also the Alyssa Milano Teen Steam video from the 80s if you guys want to get crazy. I mean, you know.
But
You guys
looking
wanna get
here,
nuts?
like you could tell that Linnea Quigley was only in that Nightmare on Elm Street film because she was dating that guy Steve Johnson who did the effects for the movie.
It makes complete sense.
I don't see nothing wrong.
With the little boggling.
There you go.
Yeah, that's right. She was in Silent Night, Deadly Night too.
I still haven't seen those.
The first one's worth your time.
You have never seen the Reform School Girls movies?
I haven't. Sound like something that would be on YouTube though. I should check it out.
Wendy Williams is in the thong and underwear going to kill Fat Edna.
Wendy who? I know you're not talking about the Wendy talk show girl.
No.
Oh, okay.
This is the singer, she's porn star who sings.
Vanessa Williams was in it too. No, I'm just kidding.
See, this is my USA Up All Night showing. You know?
Yeah, up all night.
Yeah, they would show Reform School Girls 1, 2, and 3 in one night.
Damn, there's 3? Okay.
Yeah.
Wes has the whole collection.
Go Wes. It's probably worth some money by now, huh?
Wes's collection is probably worth about $500,000. He's got a lot of valuable stuff.
I've got all three.
Tochi do too. Look at all that stuff.
Tochi's got $500,000 in her room as well. Sean's getting there. We're gonna go to 12:15 tonight, maybe 12:30 because I got a long day ahead of me tomorrow.
Has anyone ever seen Sorority Babes in the Slime Ball-orama?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Have you not?
What a title that is.
That is
You've not seen that?
Oh,
I haven't seen it, no.
Tochi, tell him the premise of that movie. He should see that.
Okay. 3 nerds who get caught. 3 college nerds who get caught peeping into a sorority house are forced to go to steal a bowling trophy. From a bowling alley. And the evil sorority queen or whoever the hell she is, her father owns the mall that it's in. So they decide that they're going to play tricks on their new sorority disciples. But
it looks like a fun movie.
Yes. The trophy falls and breaks and something comes out of it.
Sean, it's a full moon film. A lot of people love it. It's on Tubi. Casey's saying.
Can you please do a ho 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 for me again? Can you do that for me again? A ho ho ho.
What?
I don't know. I got a kick out of it. I don't know the way she said elbow. Ho ho ho.
Ho ho ho.
Oh shit. Sean, I cannot believe you've not seen that, bro. If I see a copy of that, if I have one laying around, I'm just going to send that to you.
Sounds good. Fair enough.
The problem, like I've said this many times, sometimes like I used to do trades with Sean, but I feel like he would get the worst end of the stick. That's why I ask him what he's looking for specifically.
Nah, I
His
remember
taste
one
is so.
time, I think I sent you like some like shitty dollar store movies, and that's when I was like, nah,
Hey,
I'm gonna
hey,
send him a
watch your
better
mouth.
package
Watch your
next
mouth.
time.
Dollar store stuff be good sometime, man.
Not my dollar stores. My dollar stores are a dump.
Actually, Sean introduced a lot of us to the Dollar Tree horror. For a while there, he was getting some mints.
Yeah, it was in the beginning there, but it only lasted for like a few months. But I mean, I still check sometimes, but I could just look at the pile and go, "Yep, there's nothing new in there," especially when it's a mess.
And then
I mean, I
Bones is
did
saying it also.
recently find some. I found a couple titles, like 2 or 3 titles at Dollar Tree recently, but nothing too exciting.
I found
Mr.
some
Bones
stuff.
saying also has Linnea and Stooge from Night of the Living Dead. That's right, Bones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Also
looking at
has
screenshots.
it has
And
the guy that played Dan in Elm Street 4. Or
Really?
no, Rick. No,
Oh,
it
Rick.
was Rick. Yeah, Rick.
Well,
Yeah, she's in
I didn't never even think about
Graduation
him.
Day.
Yeah.
Dude, she's got a vicious filmography, dude.
yeah. And she
Linnea
plays
Quigley.
Spider. Uh, her
What?
character's Spider. Her character's Spider in Sorority Babes at the Slime Ball Bolorama.
Sean, have you seen Clownado? She's in that too.
Nah, I'm not watching that. I'm all right.
Anything Onado, I'm not watching it either.
Nope. Yeah, anything with an NATO in it, I'm all right.
It's true.
I
Understand.
don't know. I might watch the NATO name. No, I forget. I can't say it. The Nerminator. That's it.
Tornado?
The Nerminator.
Terminator.
Yeah. It's like I had to get that together. So I finally
So,
finished the prom nights. Hobbs. They were
you've not finished.
they were
Where are you at
something.
with them?
They were something. I finished them.
Oh, I thought
still
you said you didn't finish them. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they were something. I still believe that one is I don't know. I just never cared for one. I don't it's not as bad as I remember it being, but I don't know. I kind of think 2 is the best film. I think
It
4
is.
was pretty good.
It is the
2,
best one out of the franchises. Part 2.
Yeah, part 2. Yeah.
3 just wanted to be a comedy, but I didn't really find it
Yeah.
funny. But
Hello,
it is
Mary
it's,
Lou.
it's cool. I think they're all fun though, in a way. I mean,
Oh,
well,
yeah,
the
man.
first one's a little like but the other 3 are like, they know what they were.
Mr. Bones has a response to you, Cal. Tell him to get back to you whenever he's seen Evil Dead 1 and 2.
Oh, he's putting me on blast. Y'all notice what he's doing, right? Oh, yeah, he's up there. He haven't
The
even seen
battle
Evil
lines
Dead.
are drawn.
Bones
Have you
Oh,
guys
I'm
mentioned
ever
sorry,
seen?
Echo. Fish penis comment. I'm sorry about that. I didn't know what to say to that, brother.
Go
Have you
ahead,
guys
Sean.
ever seen Colobos? I think I'm saying that right. Colobos.
Colobos. No.
Spell Kolobos.
Anybody
It's
seen
like
Colobos in the chat? I've not.
it's like a haunted house film from 1999, but apparently Linnea Quigley's in it.
Casey, have you
No.
seen Colobos? Tochi, have you seen Colobos?
No.
It looks interesting, man.
I'm writing that down now.
I want to see The Clown After Midnight. I've been trying to find that one. Got what's her name in it? Margot Kidder in it. Kind of want to see that one.
Wes, if you're in the chat, have you seen Colobos?
Yeah, from
Echo, have you seen
1999.
Colobos or Los Lobos? Have you listened to Los Lobos?
It's a 1999 American independent horror film directed by nobody. I don't know this guy's name. Actually, there's a lot of names I'm not familiar with.
Directed by Frank Himmenlotter, Lotter.
Litter Lotter.
You're a lotter.
Apparently,
that
Ben's
Killer
seen it.
Man, which
What?
I watched that Killer Manwich movie.
Did you really?
Ugh.
So there's a
I
movie
loved
out
it.
about a killer sloppy Joe that I
Yeah,
reviewed and hope you watched it. What did you think?
I loved it. It was good as Killer Donuts.
You know what? It was interesting. It was better than I thought, and it gets good reviews online too.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it: a sloppy Joe killing people, kind of, and they made it to be like the Blob, where the more that it ate, the bigger it got.
That's just nasty, man.
It kind of reminded me too of the crawling eye.
The what?
Mm.
The crawling eye.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
It is a Inhuman, which is a sci-fi, film, but God, I want to give it away so bad. I want to give away the ending, but I can't.
I won't give it away. Don't worry.
Just say it real fast.
So to kill it, you have to add onion.
No fries?
That's one of the things. That's just one of the ways to kill it is to add onion. Let's just put it that way.
Dude, I did not like Manwich or Sloppy Joes, whatever you want to call it. I just,
I think it's a Midwest thing. We always had them at our school.
Yeah, I
oh,
did.
no,
This
no,
this
I'm
week
on the
we're
island,
having
Hop. People
we're
like them.
having
I just
sloppy
don't.
we're having sloppy joes with chilled peach pears in a fruit cup
I
with
really
a
cannot
no,
eat anything that results in a soggy roll. That's why I cannot eat a sloppy Joe. It's complete, like the roll is like a wet washcloth. Like I cannot eat food like that. I just can't do that.
I used to sneak him out of the lunchroom and put him on teachers' seats.
That's the one thing about Sean. We've never really touched base on what type of foods he likes. Like people try to get in and figure a little bit about Sean. We don't. I think the only thing I know that you like is pizza, maybe
I'm
You
beer.
like
very,
blue food.
to be honest with you, I'm very basic when it comes to food. So it's not
He
very
doesn't like
interesting to hear.
sushi. You know how he
He
feels about
has to like
sushi.
He has to like some baseball foods. I would assume that have at the games. Do you like peanuts?
Yeah, I'll occasionally eat peanuts.
All right.
Usually I bring pistachios with me, so that's usually what I'll eat.
How much is it for a bag of peanuts when you go to the games? $20.
Jesus
$6.
Christ.
Okay.
Bag of peanuts is $6. It used to be 4.
You know why it's more expensive now is because they added so many free agents.
I don't know, Hobbs. I guess my mind is a little still in the gutter where I come from, just hearing all them jokes. How much is a bag of nuts and how much you pay for nuts and I don't know. I'm sorry. You really made me laugh. I had to mute.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I was trying to be serious, and once again, because of who I am and what I do, I've definitely came across as being funny.
You
I'm here
smuggle
to
nuts
entertain.
into the game. It's just
How much for a
wow.
bag of nuts?
Yeah, too much.
And I held something back that I was gonna say.
Yeah, you know, it's like one thing I always notice at baseball games, like someone will be eating peanuts and they're dropping all the shells and all the shells are going in the person's hair that's sitting in front of them. I always see that. I'm always like, how are you getting the shells in this person's hair right now? Like, what are you doing?
They
Wow.
do it on purpose.
Now, the people that get up,
Probably.
do they ever mention it, or do they just roll with it?
They just walk around like nothing's going on, and I'm just sitting there like kind of distracted. Like, all right, I'm not watching the game right now because I'm counting every shell in this guy's hair right now.
Dude, that's classic.
That's
That
I'm
is
telling you, every time I see
absolutely
someone eating
classic.
peanuts, I'm like, damn, dude, you're getting the shells in the person's hair in front of you.
And it's true though. It's very tight quarters at those games. What's up, Michelle?
Yeah,
Thanks for coming.
I mean, I don't know. You should have like enough sense to throw the shells under your seat and not in the person in front of you, though.
It's true. That makes sense.
I think most of that is on purpose.
It probably is, man. Like, I mean, well, I don't know. I ain't gonna make excuses, but people are probably like half lit out of their mind on drinking and stuff. So I don't know, but
Yeah.
I see it so often.
I watched a fight at a Phillies game 2 weeks ago. They had it on YouTube, and these people were absolutely beating the piss out of each other. So it doesn't surprise me.
That's great. I
I
love
mean, it
watching
was,
those videos.
and I do
Sean,
too, man.
are you into football, Sean?
Yeah,
Yeah. What you think about the Eagles?
we're going to the playoffs this year. I know that.
They are.
We're
They're
going to
absolutely.
the playoffs.
Dude, they look like a Super Bowl team the other day, bro.
But look, the reason why I don't get excited early in football is because football has a lot of injuries, and your team could be doing great, and then bang, your stars are down, and then your season's over. So that's why I'm not getting excited right now.
Yeah. I don't take no team serious till at least the fourth game because you really don't know what people are about. It's like you got to see everybody play. Some people are playing possum. They're watching your style of play, and then you get smashed the rest of the season. So,
Yeah, I love
Tochi's
how
getting cooked.
everyone's like calling the Bengals a fluke right now. Like, all right, they lost 2 games. Like, that's not even fair to call them a fluke right now.
Exactly. Exactly.
look at Hobbs. He's on it exactly. I like the Bengals
It
too,
just,
Hobbs.
it's not like, even if it was like, I don't know, the fucking Chargers, I'd still be talking the same shit. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Tochi's
true.
pissed that we're talking about sports. We're sorry, Toch.
I tried to make it quick. I was just curious what these guys think. Who do you, real quick before we end it, is you think the Bengals or the Eagles is going to be a stronger team in the long stretch of the season?
That's tough, man. I'm gonna have to go with the Birds, man. I gotta go with the Birds right now. But I mean, I hope the Bengals get back to the Super Bowl. It's probably not gonna happen, but we'll see. I mean, they should make the playoffs.
I've never seen anybody take charge of the fans like I seen in the Philly game the other day. The fans are all about that team. Like he was in the frick. I'm trying to think of the quarterback's name. Son of a bitch.
Joe Burrow?
Jalen
Not a
Hurts.
nice name.
No, the quarterback for Jalen Hurts. Jalen was in the end zone and they were kneeling down before the game, like the group, and like I don't know if they were just doing like a thank you or just like a prayer or something. But man, the fans are all about it. And he was pumped, he was amped, and I was like, dude, they're going to the fucking Super Bowl, maybe. Like he was just there to
Yeah, I
play. He was
mean,
running all over he was just amped. I loved it, man.
Yeah, that'll be something because he got a lot of shit, him and Tua, down there in Miami, and they're both starting off really good.
I think the Eagles are gonna win the NFC East, even though it's the NFC East isn't as like tough as it used to be.
Wouldn't that be some
But
shit? The Phillies versus the Dolphins in this, or Philly versus Miami in the Super Bowl. Wouldn't that be some shit? Wow.
yeah, it'd be interesting.
Wow.
All right,
But
Tochi,
anyway.
we're sorry.
But yeah, anyway.
Go ahead, Cal.
Talk about it.
Don't blame it on Cal.
Tochi wants to talk about Grumblies and Boglin.
Toe.
No, I when I used to have boyfriend, when I used to like have a boyfriend, I pretend to like sports.
I knew it.
You just gotta
I
be
knew
awake for the fourth quarter.
Welcome, Michelle. Foosball is the devil. Bones is not a huge sports guy.
Yeah.
Even though he's from Ohio, it's all good. He doesn't have to like sports. Not everybody does.
Wait a minute. So, are you telling me, Jenny, that girls fake it?
With what? Yeah.
I'll leave it there.
Hey, I would never know. No, I'm just kidding.
Can you imagine if Jen ever won Super Bowl tickets?
Jesus. Tochi in the Wild at Super Bowl. To introduce both teams, we have from Butte, Montana, Jennifer Tochi.
Let me see if I can get a close up of their ass in that costume, in those pants.
Should be running
Hashtag
around.
spandex.
That's right. I'll tell you what though, if you guys played organized football, I did. Some of the padding is really hard to wear after a while. Like it really wears on you. Like you really have to get adjusted to it, you know? especially the shoulder pads, because you grow as a kid and like growing up playing the sport itself. Like helmets were harder to find, and you'd grow out of stuff. Like I'd have to change jerseys because you would have growth spurts.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, EA Horror? Everybody connect with EA Horror.
I can
I know
imagine
Sean recently
how hard,
connected with EA Horror.
I can imagine
Yes,
how
I'm
hard a
subscribed.
pumpkin head trying to get into a helmet. I can imagine how tough that would be.
It's true, man. Like it would be funny. It'd be like, I don't know. It was.
It's a good way
They
to
had to
imagine.
use like a.
Being a wrestler or football.
I had to wear a Volkswagen Beetle for a helmet. Like, what'd you say, Jen?
Which was harder, being a football player or wrestler?
I know your selection. That would be wrestlers because of what we had to wear, which was called a singlet, and you could literally see everything. I wrestled too, and I'm telling you, nothing was hidden. You couldn't hide nothing. Yes, you had to wear an athletic supporter, and it probably enhanced a lot of people. But I'm telling you, it. Now the earpieces we had to wear were ridiculous because they would give you cauliflower ear a lot of times too if you rolled in the mat for too long.
Look at Hobbs. A regular Kurt Angle on her hands there.
You'd have to get your ears drained.
Ooh,
Yeesh.
owie.
Yeah, I played organized sports. I loved it, but that's the side I don't talk about because we're all about the horror, the horror, the horror,
Can
the
I
horror.
ask a serious question about it? Like, far as football, contact sports, do you guys see that being a big thing in like 20 years from now? Do you think it'll be? I don't. I don't think people want their kids playing it anymore after seeing what it does.
Yeah, it'll still be a thing because the media will make it a thing, and people are selling out of venues. I know
Okay.
I have a lot of friends in high school. Their kids are playing high school football. They're playing junior high football. It'll continue to be a thing because generations, you know. Um,
Yeah. It's a gladiator
Got
my
all
sport.
the
dad,
football dads out there wanting their
my dad had me start football when I was 8 years old. 8.
It's a different time though, Hobbs. I mean, these hits, man. Oof, I watch some of these kids and I'll be like, damn, they were getting crushed.
Let me
I don't know.
let me explain this real quick. So nowadays they're even getting more into it because they're paying more money for the uniforms the kids are wearing.
Yeah,
So
that's
now the
true.
kids' uniforms look like professional uniforms. That was never like that back when we played. We used equipment that was used. We had hand-me-down equipment. Nowadays, all the school funds and stuff go towards the equipment. These kids look like NFL player type stuff out there, but they're smaller. Like it seems like the kids are smaller than what we were. I mean, look at John Bender in high school. Look at The Breakfast Club. Those kids were all 16 in that movie, right?
No, Hobbs, that's a real thing because even the pros, they're a lot smaller looking than they used to be. But I think it's equipment too. I think they're learning how to make the equipment more sleeker, than
It's
it used
true.
to be.
Cheetah says the Q-tip. He's making reference to the time I got a Q-tip stuck in my ear.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
that sucked.
Nightmare on Elm Street, man. Ish.
Yeah, it was kind of like Carlos. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys remember that movie Sleepwalkers when the cop gets stabbed in the ear with the pen?
Yeah.
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 I always was like, damn, I could feel that. Like,
Is that the cat movie?
yeah. Stephen
here-
King's Sleepwalkers.
Well, what
Yeah.
happened
But
to me was like,
every time I see that cop get stabbed in the ear, I'm like, fuck, I can feel that. Like, oh my god.
well,
He's
for me,
like
it wasn't
Brad
even
Pitt.
it wasn't
Yeah.
even it wasn't even the fucking Q-tip. It was the cotton. The cotton came off the tip and got stuck up into my eardrum.
No.
That's bad luck. That's bad luck.
couldn't
That
get it
could happen
out.
to anybody.
Is that the video you did a video on dashing when you were like videoing
Yeah.
your life and going to the hospital? Yeah, I've seen that. Ish.
And I made a mistake of putting water in it to try to get it out, and all it did was submerge it farther up in my eardrum. So they had to go in with these like little pinchers that were like what you would use to to smoke like a like a small bolt, like a small joint, like a roach clippers. they put it up in your ear, and dude, they clamped it. It was the worst pain I've ever felt outside of my kidney stones. And they pulled it out, but it hurt, man.
How did that happen again?
So I was cleaning my ears, and the cotton came off the ear, the ear Q-tip, and
Q-tip.
went up inside my ear.
Ugh. You must have been deep,
So be
though,
careful,
man.
guys, with that.
That happened
Don't
to
use
Brian,
bad Q-tips.
and I showed him your video. I
Hobbs
said,
got a
"Look what happened
lawsuit.
to Hobbs. Stay calm, or this will happen to you, and you'll have to
People
do
should see
this."
that video.
Nah, it hurt me just listening to it.
But then when I went to
Yeah.
the doctor was like, the hospital, he was like, believe it or not, this is not the worst thing that happens. We've seen people come in with different things stuck in their ears, toys,
Gerbils.
Legos, and like bugs and
Roach clips.
yeah, probably a roach clip. Yeah.
Yeah, that's terrible. Stop it. It's making my ears hurt. Ugh.
Yeah.
Wes says a buddy of mine lost 2 or 3 toes moving a piano. Sent him a picture of a foot with a newspaper, cut out the letters, and says "got toes." Can you imagine having a piano fall on your toes and ripping your toes out?
Roast beef. Eesh.
EA, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry. It was probably a little bit of my fault. I probably was in too deep with it, but the cotton came right off the tip.
I pulled out Brian's Q-tip thing.
I thought I was
My
going to die
dad,
from the kidney stones.
my dad told me that when like in what was that? You hear
You're
that?
lying. That was a buzz.
That was some haunted shit right there, man. Nah, but my dad used to work in a metal shop in the 70s. And one day this German guy was he got his hand stuck in a sander and he pulled it out and all the flesh was gone from his fingers. But he was completely cool and calm about it and no one offered to help him. So my dad was like, "You want me to take you to the hospital?" And he said the guy was just like, "Yeah." Like completely calm about it. Had no flesh left on his fingers.
Jesus. What's up, Joe?
Joe.
There's a case right now out there that's being deliberated through like the courts. This guy and his son worked at this plastic place, like where they break down plastics and metals, and there's like a machine that cuts everything down. And I guess the guy's son fell in it, and it completely cut him completely to pieces, like to where he was gone, like not even a fiber of his body was left. But they can't find him, and they're trying to disprove that. They're trying to say that he's still alive, even though they found his DNA inside the machine. The company is trying to fight his dad over it, saying he's not there. So it's like this big war. Can you imagine that shit?
Sound like Jimmy Hoffa shit.
Yeah.
Falling into a
Yeah.
machine like that.
It's like saying the person never existed in the first place.
Right. Like what? Like he was there before lunch. He's not there after lunch. His DNA is in the machine, but now they're trying to say that it didn't happen. Like, come on, man.
That's kind of sad, man. Damn.
It is. It is really sad. But on a lighter note, though, it is the weekend, so that is kind of a shitty thing to talk about. So, what do you guys got? What are you guys watching this weekend? Anything exciting or?
X.
I
I'm
got
watching X. I fell asleep on it, so I'm gonna try it again.
Sean, you really
I'm
liked X,
finishing that
didn't you?
Jeffrey Dahmer show.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
Molly Ringwald's in a couple
X was.
in the couple of the
Yo, I
episodes.
wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if that was her, but she's playing the stepmother.
Yeah, I knew that voice. I said, "Oh my God, that's Molly Ringwald," and I was running around the house going,
It's like
"Oh
a
my
little
God,
hard
that's
to.
Molly
I
Let's give
think
a
she did a
shout out
pretty good
to.
job in it. She's good at playing like a dim-witted old lady. I don't know.
Let's give a shout out to Claire.
Claire.
What's your name? Claire.
Claire. I like Claire's.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that new Jeffrey Dahmer show is definitely worth everyone's time, though.
That shit looks heavy though. It looks like it's gonna be very depressing for some reason. But yeah, it looks
Well,
good.
I think there's a reason why.
Yeah, I guess
I'd
so.
say if anything, there might be one depressing episode. I think. And the episode, I'm not going to ruin it, but the episode, it's basically about it's showing some of the victims, like who these people were, and you kind of get a feel for these people. So there is like one episode where they focus on like one particular victim, really.
Did I mention he eats people? A little step monster humor. Little step monster.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I'm right there with you. One thing about that too is, if you watch his interviews, he's completely in real life, completely nonchalant about it, really emotionless, no regrets.
You see kind of where he gets it from, though, because the way he was raised, oh my goodness.
His parents abandoned him.
Yeah.
But who do you think is worse, him or Ted Bundy, if you had to choose?
Ted Bundy.
Yeah.
What about
Ted
Charles
Bundy was on the loose. Ted Bundy was on the loose killing people. Jeffrey Dahmer was parked at home. You know?
Yeah.
By the way, you guys should check out Dahmer versus Gacy if you've not. That's a fantastic motion picture.
Jeffrey Dahmer? I love that
Sean,
guy.
the Cheetah has a question for you guys. Were you eating a TV dinner while you were watching Dahmer?
I was
Sometimes
eating
is that-
licorice.
Does it matter what I was eating? I don't get it.
Michelle is watching the Dahmer series right now. That's awesome, Michelle. I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm surprised I wasn't aware about it. I'm usually on that stuff.
Yeah, it's I was really surprised by it. I got one episode left. I gotta watch one more episode and I'm done with it.
Dahmer.
Did you guys watch The Masked Singer last night? As I was giggling through the whole thing.
I did not. Was George Takei on it?
No. But I was giggling because I said the minute that damn last guy started singing, I said, Shatner! Nobody else talks things like that. That's Shatner.
Hello, Sulu. Hello, George Takei. Hey now.
I think I pissed somebody off.
Wanted to be unmasked.
Who?
When I said I love that guy, they probably thought I was serious about Dahmer. You notice I dropped out right after I said that.
Yes.
It was Tochi.
Was that Tochi? Oh, I apologize. I was quoting the movie, but okay.
Tochi 3 out.
I threw him out. What?
Threw me out like Jazzy Jeff on the Fresh Prince. Oh!
We're just kidding, Jen. You didn't toss him.
Oh, okay. I like Jazzy Jeff better than the Fresh Prince.
You like what better than the Fresh Prince?
Jazzy
A
Jeff.
Nightmare on My Street.
Jazzy Jeff was much cuter.
Hobbs, whatever you do, don't fall asleep.
That's right. That's right. And when you wake up, you can whack the fucker and.
And you guys don't have the eyes I do. And Jazzy Jeff had a much cuter rear end than the Fresh Prince.
Really?
Yes.
I've never taken these things into account, Jenny.
Yes. What happens when you grow up in the 80s and 90s?
We have a knock on the door, folks. Somebody at the door.
What's up, guys?
Goblin. It's the Boglin.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, InterwebKaiju, Casey.
Yeah.
One of the best to ever
Hello.
do it.
I just want to
Hi.
know what the webs are made of.
The what?
What are the webs made of?
Which webs? The interwebs?
Yes,
They're made of the innards.
the inner. That's good.
You know, after you're done killing them, you just take their intestines, just tie them up, and then put little fake spiders on it. Man, that's the best Halloween decoration.
Oh,
Yeah,
And we
or
got
maybe
bones
take
back in.
Halloween lights. You take Halloween lights and you run them through the intestines so that they make the intestines glow.
Dude, we like there. These are great ideas for someone to use in like Haunt 2 or Hellfest 2. You know, they should just go for it.
You remember
Maniac
that
Cop
business is
10.
stopping at? You remember that business is stopping at 12:15? Well, fuck that. Let's go.
All right.
Boom.
Let's go.
Boglin.
Boggling.
And then
Gonna start a
Tochi's got the
boglin party up
grumbly.
in this bitch.
Grumblies.
Grumbly.
Bony macaroni.
Bogs over
You
hogs.
funny
No.
join.
I'm going to take a brief intermission while you guys chill. I'm going to grab a beer. Be back.
There you go.
Yeah, I
Casey,
gotta
what's-
check it out. I gotta upload some videos and.
All right.
Okay.
Peace, Sean. Me
All
and
right, Sean.
Me and Cal still got to do your contest.
Well, put it
And
this way.
It's till the end of the month, right? I'll just probably do it
I mean,
tomorrow.
put it this way. I said it closes on the 25th, but the drawing's not till October 1st, so technically it's open till September 30th.
I'll probably just do it after the stream.
You're lying to
Whatever
your
works
viewers.
for you.
I'm just joking.
What?
I'm saying you're lying about the closing date. You're gonna be like, he cheated. It's rigged. I'm just joking.
I did that purposely for late entries, but yeah, technically it's open till like the 30th. Because I'm not going to do the drawing until Saturday, October 1st.
I tell you, if Hobbs win, I'm just gonna pitch a fit.
I don't know. Q's Reviews is on a roll now. He's won a few.
Well, the
in
good
a
news
row.
is there's 3 opportunities. Or 2 opportunities, right? So.
Yeah, I need a shout out from Q's Reviews. I know Sean's on the shout out every week.
Has he had multiple people on each one? I thought he's been doing like one person, like a bunch of people each week, but no like duplicates.
Good night, Sean. Thanks for coming, buddy.
Yeah, take care, guys.
All right, good night.
All right, man.
Have a good weekend.
You too, buddy.
Peace.
Peace. Echo, I sent you the link if you want to join in the party, come to the lounge.
It's always sunny in Philly.
Wes, if you want to come back up, there's one spot open. We got the Kaiju back in the stream. What's been going on, Casey? You all right?
Hi, I'm okay. I just like Joe saying he got a bunch of comments hating on him because he likes a movie. That's insane.
Are you talking about the new?
Ridiculous.
What's wrong with people? You know?
What
I mean,
are you talking
fun.
about? The new Jeepers Creepers?
Yeah,
Oh,
I haven't
shit.
seen it yet, so I don't have an opinion. I don't make opinions on movies I haven't seen. But
You know
Joe
why
said he
people
liked
do that?
it,
Because they're
and people hate
fucking
it.
mindless. That's why they do it just to troll people.
Casey's lying though, because he said he doesn't make
When?
opinions on. Yeah, I'm
What
telling.
movie? What movie?
He said he
Superman
had
4.
delete over 100 hate comments.
I
Because you was
haven't
with
said
me.
anything. I
You
haven't
were
said
with me,
anything
and you
bad
dissed
about
the
it.
movie today. That was today, right? Or was that yesterday? You dissed it.
I'll be right back, guys.
I didn't
I've got
say
it.
I didn't like the movie. I was just picking on you. I said
Yeah,
that
I
he should do
know.
I was marathoning Superman.
I've got to get a beer and drain the main vein. I'll be right back.
Echo, Bunny.
Echo.
No!
He play. He play. Echo.
The plane. Wait, there's no plane here. There wasn't even a plane in the remake or the movie.
Man, I really like that remake. I mean, that reboot, whatever you want to call it. I thought it was decent.
I didn't watch it. All I heard was there's no plane, and it was totally different, right?
It's a
It's a
horror,
horror
movie.
flick.
Instead of
yeah,
being
there-
whatever it
it's
was
gotta be
back in the
different.
day.
Have you seen it, Jenny? The Fantasy Island movie?
Yeah, I have it. It's good. I like it.
I thought it was
I
good.
might watch it then in October.
If it doesn't got
Horror
tattoo in it
binge.
going the plane, then it doesn't count as Fantasy Island.
I mean,
Does
as long as it's good, you know.
Yeah.
I thought it was good. Get to that chopper. That's what I'll say. Not the plane. That's more up my street. How about that stream last night, guys? Bones and Echo.
Stream.
Stream was
I got
crazy.
lots of love.
That stream.
Oh yeah, Cal was loving that.
I don't know if I was loving it. You guys went real left on me. There's a lot of split.
So I looked up Echo. I looked up that movie of Virginia. It's also known as Chatterbox. So maybe if anyone was looking for the movie, it's also known as Chatterbox. So that might be the one to search for.
I like box.
Like box. Have you heard of that, Jennifer?
No.
Chatterbox?
No.
Or Virginia, the talking badge?
Oh, this is gross. I'm crossing that out.
Are you serious?
That's what. Echo likes it. And Augie Moon saw it in the drive-in or something.
We had that and the piranhas eating penises and shit.
Yeah, that's what you were saying last night. It was a bunch of penises getting ate in that stream. I'm like, what is wrong with you fellas?
Oh, I don't mind that. Go ahead.
Wait, what's the? Oh my god. Yeah, y'all would treat me out. I'm like, that's gonna be burnt in my mind. These things you're saying.
I think you said you just after we discussed it.
I still hear that song, dude. That beat you were playing. It went on for a long time. I still can hear it.
Well, if Hobbs would come back, we could have him play the intro because he forgot to.
Drop a funky ass beat, Bones, so I could bust his ass. What Iron Man say?
Actually, he plays the newer one. I don't know if it's the same beat.
Mm.
Do what?
Hobbs, you want to get into this rap battle? Me, you,
it?
and Wes? You want to do the rap battle? You could write what you're going to say for the 100th episode.
Do it. You want to have a big compilation rap for the 100th episode?
That'd be pretty cool. Somebody just play the beat and everybody who's in it just rap, and everybody vote on the best rap.
There you go.
You guys let me know if you want to do it. I'll start writing.
Y'all do this rapping thing. I only listen to heavy metal.
Yeah, right, Bones. Bones, you was just telling me about pimping. You know about the rap.
Pimping.
After that video you showed me last night, Bones.
Oh, what video showed you?
That was Hobbs. Hobbs introduced her to do or die poking.
Do or die.
Bogology.
It's pumpkin life, baby. Rep that orange. Yeah, Jenny's already down with the pumpkin life. She got the orange going.
You didn't need to apologize to me. It made me curl my toes.
Oh boy. Curl jam.
I said
I was
bogology,
ready to ride
not
in the
apology.
back of a Cadillac.
Boglin's in the Jets. Was it Benny in the Jets? Boglin in the Jets.
Boglin's in the Jets.
So, Echo, have you been handling your mod duties, sir?
Boglin.
Not there in a while.
You scared, huh?
All I know is 5 seconds after that, I'll get pulled aside like, You need to watch yourself.
Tochi is surrounded by men.
I know, and I'm loving it.
Hey now.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
I'm boggling it.
Bring out my milkshake.
Doom, 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 doom. Milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
What's up, Anthony? Everybody connect to Anthony Chabot. Does pop culture and openings. Connect with Michelle and the Horror Man. But you all know the Horror Man. The Horror Man is a celebrity.
Yes,
And it's not because of his review of the new Jeepers Creepers film.
Hey man, I look forward to watching that. Forget what people say, you know.
People need to let people have an opinion. If he likes it, he likes it. Who cares? Everybody has their own opinion.
Joe, I got that crap.
It looks very 2007 to me,
You a
and
boggling,
I like the
but you ain't never
2007.
caught nothing.
I got that crap when I did.
You said you was a bog, homie.
I'm getting personal messages from like 5 people saying they can't believe Casey is back on the stream. They're so excited. I'm getting personal messages.
I was on last week, wasn't I?
Yeah, he was.
Casey got the fangirl.
They love to see Casey.
Okay.
Casey the Kaiju.
Casey, do you have all the fans? Are they like, yeah, Casey, take it off, Casey? You got them fans,
Yeah, just Jennifer. Yeah, that's fine.
True story though. Like I've pulled up my stream at work before to show people, and they were like, who is the guy, the Casey guy? Is he involved with anybody?" And I'm like, "Line up."
Yeah. And then they see the videos of me talking about monsters, and they're like, "Nah, fuck that shit."
No, I totally like Godzilla. Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
No,
Like,
I
what-
like when I first saw Casey, I said like, wow, he is like so hot. And then I said, oh my gosh, he's got a girlfriend. And it's like, I will watch from afar.
Somebody was like, he didn't have a chance till he had a boglin.
Yeah,
No, I'm just kidding.
I got the bog.
Oh my god.
Echo's got a boglin now. Oh.
Yep.
Echo's got him lining up
See
too.
the boggling crate behind him.
Becky.
Boglin!
There's a boggling crate behind him.
I got it set up so my boglin's always
Oh
watching
my
over
god,
me.
Becky, look at that boglin.
Yeah, it's got the crate, and it's got the little, it's got the gate that goes up.
Wow, you
I
got a
might end up
cage.
making a crate out of wood.
Yours
How much is
didn't
the
come with a
rent
crate?
on that cage?
It did, but I'd rather have
Rent's
one
been
made out of
crazy
wood.
lately. I'm about to move in here. Shit.
You know that song, Baby Got Mad?
Anthony,
See, you cracking me up, dude.
Anthony, I am subscribed to you already. And I have my subscriptions on public, so you should
Subscribe
be
to
able to see me
Killer
on there.
Cow, Anthony. I got you. You see what I did? Killer Katie, Killer Cow.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're part of the team.
Oh,
Part of the team.
you're watching.
Subscribe to Cal Daily. He's doing his Sean Blue digital entry soon.
Yeah.
You're watching
Blue
Congo, Anthony? I kind of like that movie.
But would that be fair, Casey? You know I'm a win, so would that really be
I'm
fair?
gonna-
if I enter it?
I have to do my entry too. I'm just trying to get other people to do it also.
Or
Yeah, I mean Sean's cool. I don't do a lot of contest entries, but I wanna. Sean's cool. I want to support him, and I want to win X. I like X. I didn't fall asleep during it. So I want to watch it. I don't know if you were just bored or if you were just tired beforehand, because I've fallen asleep to some good movies just because I was so tired.
you talking about X?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of the prizes for his contest.
I think I was just tired, man. I couldn't get through nothing. But you know, it's so funny. I popped in April Fool's Day, and I got through that finally. Because I kept falling asleep on that too. So maybe it's just me.
Yeah, I mean, it's some movies and video games I'll try to watch or play like multiple times, and I just can't make it through it. And then when I finally do, I end up loving it.
I finally found a copy of X, finally, on DVD, however.
What's wrong with that? Got a problem with DVDs?
I'm trying to go for a Blu-ray these days. Although there is a whole bunch of DVDs in the bin, which I got to do something with that bin. All the movies in there one of these days.
Just send them to Jennifer.
Yeah.
Damn thing's half full now.
I don't remember that. I feel like there were some good ones in there that you need to watch before you give them away.
I've watched just about all of them, but the two Creed movies.
Oh, them are good movies.
Like the Rocky spinoffs. The first one's really good. The second one is good, but not as good.
Yeah, exactly.
The Creed movies were ones I had to put in there secretly because they were gifts to me, and they just kind of sat on my shelf collecting dust.
Like outside of like Evil Dead, I think Rocky is the most consistent series for me. Like I really like all the movies except for 5. Like I love Rocky 1, I love 2, I love 3. 4's good. I don't like 5. Balboa's really good. Creed's really good. Creed 2 is
the realest.
Just
you never met a little young punk trying to steal your content?
Man,
trying to be the champ?
I've met lots of little punks. I was a little punk. It doesn't make the movie good.
I like it, man.
In part 5.
And that's fine, you can like it.
I don't think I've ever really seen part 3 all the way through with Mr. T. I don't think I've ever seen that all the way through.
Hey, it also,
who hasn't watched that whole movie?
Hey, it also has Thunderlips in it.
Hey, Blue, how did it go?
I like the Creed movies better. Sorry, I know that's a hot take, but
that is a hot take.
That movie actually got Hulk Hogan temporarily blacklisted from the WWE.
What?
Oh, really?
He was told by the original owner, "You stay here, work for me, or you do that movie, and you're gone. You're blacklisted."
Shit, that was when he was big, wasn't it?
Yeah, so he chose
yeah,
to
like
do the
he
movie.
could do whatever he wanted. Like shit.
Yeah, but this is before he was big.
Oh, it was before he was big. Okay.
Jesse Ventura. That happened to him too.
Open at 11 tomorrow, yeah. You want to clean out the trunk, bring you home from bingo. Bring you home, go home and clean out the trunk.
See, he gave a nod to the girl from Prey.
You don't need to turn.
Hey, Wes, have you checked to see if they have those keys on eBay for the Boglins?
Wait, what is this key? What is the Boglin key?
What do you mean by?
What are you talking about?
I
didn't know it was an actual key. Oh, the tail?
There's no key. He thinks he needs a key for the tail.
Zoom in on me.
There's a video I need to send him. There's a guy that shows how to do it.
Got this. It's got this little guy. I think it I think it screws
It just
on.
pops on and off.
No, yeah,
It
pops
just
right
pops
on.
on and on. It's just like a nut on a bolt. It just like keeps the tail on.
Hello.
Hello.
It's like a
How
nut or
are
a
you
bolt.
doing?
Hey,
Good. Hey, Boo, it's garbage day.
Yeah.
It's garbage day.
I
man.
heard we go going to Missouri and Justin Moore concert in Butte. Yep.
Went to a concert and his ankle hurt.
I worked that morning, guess what? And then I stand
concert did he go to?
on my feet, let's see. Like 11 a.m. to like 1 in the morning one day.
Yeah.
What?
Concert after parties. Who knew?
Yep.
When you next time you do that, tell everybody there to subscribe to Hobbs Horror.
11 a.m. Yep.
Yeah. Are you gonna go downstairs? Okay.
Hey, Casey, can you show that again? We wanted to get Boo on camera for a minute.
Yeah. 1 second. Oh, not yet.
Jennifer, who did he go
We
see?
need a minute. We can come back.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Casey, what you playing with down there?
What you playing with down there?
I'm trying to get the tail out.
Why
so
are you
I can
so
play with his
embarrassed,
ball.
Casey? What you playing with down there?
Somebody get some mood music for Casey, please. Can somebody get some jazz music on for Casey?
Yeah, so can we set the? I'm trying to get the tail off so I can put it back.
I didn't know the tail was meant to come off, man.
This is going to be on one of Bones' compilation videos.
It comes with it off. because the
It
box
comes. Oh my god.
the box isn't long enough for the tail, so it comes with the tail off, so that way you can stick your hand up in there and
Oh,
Whoa.
you
some
stick
handy
your
work.
hand up in there. Ooh.
Not long. Wow. That's what she said.
I hope
Bones
not,
is
right?
gonna use this footage so bad.
I don't even know what's going on, but the tail has a stopper. I think you have to screw on the stopper, and then you just kind of
Ride it, my
like gently
boggle.
wiggle it in there, you know.
Jesus Christ.
Just gotta make sure the boggling is
What
nice
do you
and
do with
relaxed and
that?
is like also feeling it.
You're sick, Casey.
Dude, this
And
is
then
the
You
funniest
it
shit I've
stops
seen.
it in there, so then the tail can't come out, and it's
Dude, the way you just
and you
jerked that was crazy. No.
you can get the tail in there, and then
get
you
a
can
full
yell
boggle
boggling.
demonstration for a ball party.
Dude, there's going to be boggling activists talking
Kinda
about
like
how
your
you're
jerk.
harmful to the boggling.
Kind of like your jerking technique.
So I watched Night of the Demons 3 recently. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but at one point, Angela, I know Cal hasn't seen Night of the Demons. I don't know if the rest of you have. Angela is like the demon girl. She's like in human form in the third one, and this guy's got a gun, like a pistol. And she goes up to it and she starts like sucking it and like stroking it, and she like sucks the bullets out of it. Because I know like a lot of people haven't seen 3. I don't think
That was
people
good for you,
are
huh,
going
Casey?
out to watch 3. I just want to let everyone know that happens in it.
That was
That's
probably
the only
Casey's
one I
porn.
have on VHS.
Afterwards, did she say
Part
boggling?
3.
I don't think so. I can probably make an edit where she does that.
Dude.
And I must say, I did enjoy that part.
Yeah, I liked it when I liked that part, and when she was dancing. I liked when she was
Yeah.
doing her little dances.
You
I
know,
like
they
the
say-
girl in part 2 the best though.
She
You know, they-
she rests her throat muscles very well, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, they say in the remake, Lorena Quigley wears the same outfit she did in the first one, but that's a lie. Because if you look close,
yeah?
it's different.
I'm not surprised. It's just a marketing technique they probably tried.
Echo,
I
did
didn't
you
mind
write
the
them?
remake though.
Did you write them and tell them that that's a lie?
I just remember
Echo
looking at it
says
and
that's a
comparing.
lie.
Hey, I'm a wee bit of a fan of hers, and so I had to compare it.
Have you seen Corpses Are Forever, starring Linnea Quigley? I think she
No.
probably just has like a cameo, but she's on the cover. I got it over there. I haven't watched it yet. It's like one of Master Chaos's movies.
I think
She
it
had
was
like
in
a
an,
little cameo in the one he made before that, Monster Man.
Where
It
do
was
you
just
find
like
these
her
movies,
in a
Casey?
hotel room.
Where are you finding these movies?
eBay, man.
Really?
Yeah, but the Corpses Are Forever isn't like a Blockbuster rental thing. Not the one that says Blockbuster, but like the for sale ones that have like the price sticker on the bottom.
Yeah, a former rental.
But the,
Yep.
yeah, but the plastic has like the Blockbuster stamp on it, and it's kind of like bulkier than a regular DVD case. But I really liked his Monster Man. It wasn't scary, but it was fun, so I figured I'd watch the spiritual successor, Corpses Are Forever. I haven't got to it yet, but I'm gonna.
It sounds like a James Bond movie. The corpses are forever.
Yeah, I mean, Diamonds Are Forever. I'm pretty sure it was ripping off that title or doing a homage to that title.
have you seen Clownado?
No.
Here we go.
Her
I'm not really
character's
into clown movies.
But here's the thing, her character in it is named Spider. It's similar
Like
to the
in
same
the
character.
Bolorama.
Yep.
Oh, it's the same character, or it's
I don't
like,
know if it's the
a
same
reference to
name.
the character?
It's the same name, but it's kind of like similar, I guess people were saying, the way they act. Almost as if like this is what she went on to become. Of course, we got
She
the
wearing
second.
the same outfit, Echo.
But hey,
Yeah,
we
that's
have
what I said in my
the
review.
second. The second
Yeah,
one
they're
coming
filming
up.
the second one. Is she in the second one?
Good question.
I don't think she is. They were showing like behind the scenes of where they're shooting it, and I I don't remember seeing anyone like recognizable in there.
That one was shot in Butte, Montana, at the pit.
Oh, yeah.
Good old Butte, Montana. Yeah.
That's what I said in my review. I said, I guess if you want to find out what happened to Spider, she now owns a bar.
Baldwin.
What was that movie that kind of looked like 300 that came out after 800, where the guy's name was Spider? You guys know what I'm talking about? Was that
Amazing
Sin
Spider-Man?
City? I don't know, man. It might have been Sin City. I'm not sure. It wasn't Amazing Spider-Man. Amazing Spider-Man came out a long time, like at least 5 years after 300.
What you talking about?
Maybe
Spider-Man
10 years.
3.
Shit, my thing fell.
What is falling on you, Casey?
It's this. It's like a triple. It's like a changing thing. But it's got like 3 parts.
Put a light
so
behind it, and then
yeah, I used to have it in the corner of the lamp behind it, but then I moved it, and like if it's not out enough, it tends to fall over.
A lot of people know what that's for. I mean, we know that that's what you tell us it's for.
Yeah,
a lot of people know that's for your membership only channel. Yeah,
exactly.
I put the lamp behind it, and then the boglin, and then I just make the boglin do little.
Blame it on the boglin. Blame it on the boglin.
Yeah.
No, you see, I've seen
And she
his,
caught me on the counter. It was the boglin.
Stop pimping the boglin out, Casey.
It wasn't Bog. It wasn't Bog.
It wasn't me.
Look at Casey's setup.
Give him the news.
Look at the spy on his setup while he's going. Look at that.
Wow.
Like some shaving cream over there, some DVDs.
Can you zoom in, Hobbs? You know, it was too bad we can't zoom in.
I think we can. Look at all his pens and stuff. Look at his setup over there.
That's awesome.
He's got his boglin.
There's a bunch of KY jelly up there in the right corner.
I have like a frozen pizza today.
Oh, that's why his boglin is so moist.
I couldn't find any of
Kenny.
the pizza cutters, so I had to use this like Godzilla pizza cutter. Look at this shit. Ain't that crazy?
Hell yeah, the pizza cutter.
Yeah. I guess both my pizza cutters were in the washing machine or something.
While you stepped away, we were analyzing everything on yourself to try to figure out what was there.
There's a lot of KY there, Casey. What's going on?
I mean, it is what it is, man. And look, I got one of the best movies, John Carpenter's Halloween 2. This is Halloween 2, which is also good. Very good. I always watch 1 and 2 together.
I got 2 lobes.
I know some people, maybe still in the chat, are haters of Halloween 1.
I stand with the Cheetah. Halloween 1's a little overrated. I don't hate it though.
Oh, I love that movie. But every time after I watch the first one, I immediately watch the second one. So maybe that's why. Because most of the people that dislike the first one love the second one, but I always watch them together.
2 and 3 are my
favorite. Follow those up with H2O.
I like H2O. I haven't watched it in a few years. I hear people have been rewatching it lately, and not really liking it.
For all the new movies,
I like it.
People that watched those and call them the Laurie Strode trilogy.
See, that's the thing. I don't really like a lot of the Halloween sequels that don't have her. I just like 1. I love 1 and 2. I really like H2O, and the new ones I like them, not as much, but they're fine. I'm looking forward to watching Halloween Ends.
You don't like 5 for Daniel Harris?
4, like 3 and 4 are okay. I don't really like 5 and 6 or Resurrection.
I like Resurrection.
What?
I mean, I like how it implemented like the cameras, but I don't like the movie.
It might be
Trick or treat,
nostalgic.
motherfucker.
I think I saw it. I saw it in the theater, so it's a little nostalgic. But I have no problem. Only one I don't like in Hobbs. No, there's only one. Oh yeah, I don't like Rob Zombie's second one. But I mean, you know.
Okay, yeah. I always forget those two exist. Like I was fine with the first one. Yeah, I didn't watch it until it was showing on like Sci-Fi Channel. But I like that one. I didn't really like the second one.
You know, the first one's my favorite. Halloween.
It's Katie's favorite also.
Yeah. Then I got to go. Danielle Harris is my second favorite at number 4. I love 4.
2 and 3. 2 and 3.
Trick or treat, motherfucker.
Bones.
Ooh. Mr. Bones.
Dude, that goalie was pissed about something.
No!
I don't know why, yo. I could see that being Sean saying that. Like, if we were all casting a movie, I think Sean would say that would be that guy in that movie.
Echo the Bunny. You guys catch up on Echo's channel if you can. He's putting out a lot of great reviews too, by the way.
Yes.
I'm waiting for him to review Echo the video game. I'm waiting for that review.
Echo the Dolphin.
Yeah.
Echo the Dolphin sucks.
Dude, why you just had to Echo? You can't wait.
Echo the Dolphin and Echo the Dolphin the sequel. Both the games for the Genesis. Those games are boring.
Dude, that was like a trigger word for you. Like, as soon as you caught on to what I said, you was like, that sucks.
Yeah, man, I don't. Because people like that game. So I was like, I didn't play it like when
Dude, one of them had like 3 levels.
Console run.
Yeah,
you're just going up and down and hollering, you know. Just sorry, I got better.
Don't make fun of Echo's game. That's Echo's game.
Watch. When he comes back, we'll ask him. He might hate that game. Or maybe he loves it and he secretly named his channel after it.
You just can't do that. You don't diss pumpkins or echoes or
bones. The other night.
Echo. There's so many great games on the Genesis. You got Sonic. You got Comic Zone. Comic Zone was great. Yeah. You got what's the one with the werewolf? You turn into like Beasts of Alter Beast. Alter Beast is awesome. Oh, it's so good. And that's one of the ones that gets like re-released a lot.
Zombie Ate My Neighbors.
Zombie Ate My Neighbors is great.
I never made it past Super Nintendo.
Tochi Ate My Neighbors.
Tucci, why
are you eating the neighbors?
Thank you, Tucci.
The Grumly. The Grumly ate my neighbors. The Grumly.
You're gonna have to give him another spanking.
Okay.
Spank it hard.
Okay.
Did he just fart on you?
Yes.
I was eating. Thanks a lot, Casey.
Hobbs, do you have the paid or regular StreamYard?
What's that, Bones?
You want more?
Do you have the regular or paid StreamYard?
So I have the regular page for what?
I think he wants to know how many people you can have
the paid
on.
version.
Oh, I've got the regular. Yeah. Somebody else want to come up too?
Right.
Yeah.
Or we got a Midnight Army.
The panel's full. You're gonna have to tell Danielle Harris she's gonna have to wait till next week.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
there's no more room for anybody. We got the best of the best right now.
I'll drop down for her, let her come up.
You want me to drop down, Bones? You want me to do that?
That's all right.
I don't think Danielle Harris is coming up tonight, guys. It's all good.
Yeah, I'll drop down on her too.
Hot pocket, drop it. Hot pocket, drop it.
Okay, Hobbs.
Hot pocket, drop it.
Is it a pizza pocket though? Is that what it is?
Oh,
I think me and Cal are a lot alike.
Are we? Is that what it is?
I think we have the same sense of humor here.
Hmm. I knew there was something.
the thing is, to be affiliated with this group and to come onto this stream, like, without trying to be disrespectful for people, but if you're monotone and you don't really have a sense of humor, you may not like how we roll. We have to have some fun, you know?
Yeah.
So we just do it differently, you know?
Because if
Like
I'm
I
not
said,
having fun, I get nervous. I'm a nervous person.
it's just like the
I'm not
compliments
having
that Cal was giving everybody in the stream. He likes it because it's like a lounge, and that's how we want it to be. It's just fun. Get your mind off life. Come up here, hang out with us, and move on with your life, and just set
Keep your
aside all the
clothes
stuff
on.
that's bothering you and hang out with us. You know.
Keep your clothes on.
Fine, Echo. I'll put my clothes back on.
Echo, Casey wanted to ask you a question.
No, I did
Okay,
not shoot
Echo.
JFK.
Echo, did you have a Genesis or did you play like Genesis like re-releases on the later consoles digitally?
I have a refurbished Sega Genesis. It was
Okay.
During the console wars of the 90s. That was my system. It's something.
All right, so
it's also
Sega does what Nintendo don't. Gotcha.
It also was the first system I owned that was just mine that I didn't have to share.
Me
all
too.
right, so yes or no? Does Echo the Dolphin and its sequel suck?
Never played it, only because my brother kept telling me to. I needed to.
Well,
Echo, be careful how you answer that. He's trying to dish you by the way you answer.
I'm not trying to diss him. That game has a lot of love, and I don't get it. You know,
I heard it
I'm
too.
just saying I don't like it. If other people like it, that's fine. I'm guessing it's probably based on nostalgia.
Yeah,
I think it is.
I heard that too, but if a non-gamer starts suggesting a game to me, I'm not going to play it just because a non-gamer likes it.
The games that non-gamers like, some of them are really fun. Like Plants vs. Zombies and Bejeweled are fantastic games, you know. And Tetris. Non-gamers love Tetris, and Tetris is super solid.
Tetris is addictive. That's why a
Yeah,
psychiatrist used it as a
stressful.
study addiction.
One of the best soundtracks too.
Oh yeah.
Well, I don't know, Casey. Everybody loves Mario All-Star, right?
Mario All-Stars is just a collection of other Mario games.
Yeah. I'm just saying. But everybody loves it, right?
Yeah. I mean, I wish it had like regular Mario Brothers in it, but you know, it is what it is.
What about Super Mario Brothers / Duck Hunt?
It's got Mario Brothers. I'm pretty sure it has Super Mario Brothers in it. Duck Hunt's great. You know, most light gun games I'm down for.
I have a copy of Mario Brothers with Duck Hunt, but I can't use it because of the fact that apparently you need the right kind of TV, and my flat screen.
Yeah,
you need bubble.
The flat screens can't register the light guns because it emits light at a different like if you have a LED TV, it just has a strip of LEDs, so it can't really tell where your gun is shooting the light at. But the CRT, I still have a CRT, and it's got a PS2 hooked up to it like at all times, so that I can just switch over and play light gun games with.
The last light gun game I played was one at the movie theater. I had one of those hunting ones. We got to go do deers. That's probably the last one. Besides the original House of the Dead.
House of the Dead's so good. They just remade it, the first one for Steam and Switch, but you can use like a mouse on it.
I suck with mice. I suck with the mouse.
The regular like you could just have like different sensors. I used to have like 4 sensors I put around my TV to use and like as a replacement for a light gun. And then like the Wii and the PS3, they just had like the Wii sensor and the PlayStation Eye that would register where your like gun
Forgive them,
peripheral
Jenny.
was.
I know, Jenny. It's hurting. I know.
So Jen, what's up? You getting excited for Halloween? What are you excited to watch? You got any big plans to watch anything for October?
I'm doing 31 days.
Right on. You have any movies planned out?
I'm going to catch up on my. Going to watch all my Godzillas that I haven't watched yet.
Oh, hey, right on. I'll talk to you about them.
Yeah.
Not. She's gonna play you. We're talking about games. She's gonna be like, not.
Well, I guess
doing
I'm
31
not,
days of kaiju.
She's gonna do the 31 Days of Horror.
Yeah. Godzilla's a horror movie.
Sounded like she was going to do 31
True.
days of kaiju.
Some of
That'd be
them.
cool. Hell yeah.
She can do kaiju movies for 31 Days of Horror, can't she?
Yeah, she can do whatever she wants.
Yeah.
Right.
And if you don't like it, you can bite her butt.
Yeah.
We haven't heard that one in a minute.
We're gonna get one of her shirts in the merchandise store is gonna be "Bite My Butt."
So I never my midnight hour shirt got lost in the mail. So I gotta buy a new one eventually.
That's a long way from eat my shorts, bite my butt. Okay.
Casey, did you report it? Like,
Yeah, I reported it, and then they were like, contact your post office, and I did, and they said the guy left it in front of the door, but I never saw it in front of my door. And then I messaged Teespring or whatever, and they never responded to me.
Some super fan stole it.
Yeah, probably. They're like, shit, free midnight hour? I'm down.
Hey, Hobbs, what do you think about like, you know how you say that 31 Days of Horror is long? You ever think about splitting it up through the crew? You guys all split all the movies, and you do 31 Days Horrors together.
I'll watch 31 movies. I think I watched like 9 movies already, but like because I don't know if I'll have time in October. But I'm not making 31 videos. I'll probably like make a weekly video maybe, and then like.
But see, that's what I'm saying. So that means you'll have 4. And Hobbs can have like 8. Bones can have like 8.
But each of those 4 will have like 4 movies in them, and then I'll make like videos for the big things. Like I'll probably make a video for Night of the Demons 3 because you can't find like decent footage anywhere. And I want to see people see. I want people to see Angela on that sucking out the bullets. You know.
that's a good thought. I think some people are doing 31 completely. Like I think Bones has done it. I've done it. Tochi's doing the full 31. She's excited about that. It's something we can talk about though. But Tochi's committed to it, so we'll let her do the full 31. It's be interesting.
I got mad last year when I got COVID in the middle of the month. I was jumping up and down, getting sick on my porch saying, damn it, I can't do videos.
What about you, Echo? Have you thought about doing the 31 days?
No, because I'm going to be helping out with a couple of events possibly in October, which are going to make it hard to do that and help with those events.
Are you going to be working in a haunted house? Because that'd be cool.
I'm helping out with a tamale festival.
Tamales?
Yeah. That's what happens when you live in an area with a lot of Mexicans. And you're part Mexican, too. And I might be helping out with a trunk or treat if we get that going. So,
right on.
I've actually heard about those festivals before. It was one of my customers from Texas.
Oh, the fun. Lots of good food, fun times. Of course, if you're like me and you're trying to watch what you eat, it doesn't help.
You should take your boglin with you whenever you're helping them. Carry it around like a pet in a wagon, like when you walk around.
Yeah, or if you're like dressed up as a pirate, you can just have it on your shoulder instead of a pirate.
I don't even know if we do that Halloween thing. I don't even know what I'm going to dress up as because I'm drawing a blank.
Well, you could do the clown again and put the clown boggling on your shoulder.
I'm dressing up as Bones.
I've had that comment made to me about me doing the clown thing again.
You could always just be Echo Bunny.
I can dress up as a teenager. That's pretty scary.
I'm gonna be Bones, Piranha Bones.
When I returned to Washington State in '92, the first Halloween I didn't put a costume on. They asked us, "What did you dress up as?" Teenager, and they go, "God damn, that's scary."
Look who's getting a kick out of that. The Tochi.
I could always dress up as a human being.
Tochi, what's on top of your headboard? I see like Jason Voorhees over to the side. What's in the middle? Yeah, who are those guys?
It's like a zombie bride and groom.
Noise.
Okay, that's cool.
I got you, Bog. I got you, Bog. I got you, Bog.
Copyright strike.
Hey, look, it's the grandparents from Up.
Now that was Captain Tennille, right? Or is that Cheryl?
Sonny and Cher.
It's a couple from Beetlejuice. Them at the altar and they start falling apart.
Yeah.
I got you, babe.
Lean back. Do the Boglin way.
I don't know why that song always puts me in the mind of love will keep us together. You know what I'm talking about, Captain Tennille and them? I don't know why that puts me there.
You know what's messed up? Do you know that song, He's Not Heavy, He's My Brother?
No.
He's not heavy, he's my brother. It's an old song like the 50s or 60s. Was fucked up when I told my older brother this. I go, hey, that makes me think of you. I just got a glare. This is kind of give me that fuck you look. He's not heavy, he's my brother. He just glared at me like, fuck you.
I have heard that song before.
I mean, he is kind of heavy set, but for me to say that, I'm sorry. It's what the song makes me think of.
Oh, Daniel, my brother, is that the song you're talking about?
No, it's
Daniel, my brother.
How rude.
Uh,
Is that the one you're talking about, Daniel, my brother?
No, it's He's Not Heavy, He's My Brother by the Hollies, Hollies. It's an old ass song. I looked from the 60s, late 60s.
Holly?
Oh.
Hollies.
Hollies, yeah. I've never heard that one though. I know who the Hollies are, but
it's still, it's like if you have a song like that makes you think of a heavyset person, you're gonna get a look.
that's what I thought of immediately.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I've never actually heard of that song.
Yeah, it's an old ass song. I grew up on listening to the oldies.
Yo, it's the Mean Machine. Got us something without being seen. Have you ever seen the turtle get down? Jimmy, it's the new swing style. Yeah. Y'all don't know that one, huh?
Man, that movie.
That's a classic.
Which of the of the three original live action movies, what do you think is the better?
I have a hot take. I think consciously I know the first is the best made movie, but 2 was always my favorite growing up. So
same here. I
like
did not
the
care for
first one.
I did not care for the third one.
Yeah, I don't think most people cared for the third one and like as much as the first two.
Yeah, but it's still not as bad as people make it to be, I think.
Hey, but one of Jennifer's crushes was in the first one, kind of.
The voice,
yeah,
right?
He came back for the third one too.
Yep.
No mention of the Michael Bay ones.
No mention.
So I like that they
Rhapsody.
finally had like Krang. I like that they brought Krang into like live action.
That was live
So did
action.
I.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, yeah.
My favorite
Yeah.
part
Krang in
was
the middle
when
of a
Mikey
live action
beatboxes
movie.
in the elevator.
Yes,
yeah, that was
he all
dope.
gets it all going.
The Crane kind of looks like Belial, you know?
And we finally got Bebop and Rocksteady.
Well, to be fair, in Ninja Turtles 2, that's Bebop and Rocksteady. They just don't want to say it. Copyright thing, I guess. I don't know what was going on there.
We got Toka and Reza for some reason.
Toka
instead of Bebop
and Reza.
Rocksteady.
Babies! They're babies!
Because I am your master. So I am your master. They're like, Mama!
Like, he was all for it. Come near me. Attack me if you must. They came with hugs, and he's like, no!
Just like the old
It's
cartoon,
hard
things
to,
never worked out for him.
What are you giggling at, Giggles?
I'm just thinking of the Ninja Turtles.
The Tochi giggles.
Yes.
She's having a great time.
Dr. Giggles.
She looks forward to this all the time. She's like, I'm ready to go. And she has full of giggles.
She said she can't wait for Sunday. I mean, I'm sorry, can't wait for Thursday. Look where I'm at. I'm always on Sunday.
Okay, man. Sundays, Super Slash Bros on Sopranos. She's probably looking forward to that too.
I have never seen that show.
Me neither. Sopranos. One more thing about the Turtles. Did you guys ever know that Uncle Phil does the voice of the Shredder?
Yeah.
Yep.
Thought that was cool.
And in that last Michael Bay one, if you look in the background, when they show all those people who are frozen, you see one of the aliens they fought in the comics. The T-Rex dinosaur aliens. There's one frozen.
Cool.
And a Tochi was also a voice in Ninja Turtles.
Who was it? Who were you?
Brian Tochi from Revenge of the Nerds.
Oh, okay.
I never understood why they didn't have Jeff Goldblum play Baxter Stockman, you know?
I know.
Wow. That's a good casting, huh?
What always got me is what's her name? Didn't like working with Michael Bay, but she kept coming back to work with him.
So Michael Bay like produced the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but a lot of the times like the producer credit is just like who's giving them the money. That doesn't mean he was on set. You're talking about Megan Fox from the movie everyone loves, Jonah Hex.
Yeah.
Why is it that in all the movies that his name's attached to, that she's in it, the first thing you see when you see her is her ass?
That's the first thing you see of her in Transformers, and that's the big movie.
It's like a close-up of her ass. Not saying it's not, bad or anything, but I just don't want to see, repeated close-ups of her ass.
Dude, that's Megan Fox. Have some respect.
I mean, she's pretty. Not much of an ass.
Yeah, that's not, she has no
ass. It
ass.
is what it is, She can't help it.
Yeah. No, but Echo, I think they had a falling out on Transformers, and I think they made up, and so he got her in the Ninja Turtles or something. So.
Yeah, she had some things to say about him, and that's what it was.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I didn't hate her as April O'Neil, though. If you tell somebody we're making a movie and we're putting her as April, you'd be like, come on, man. But she wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I didn't mind her.
April's never looked better.
You ever see that crossover cartoon they did?
Which one?
The one where they had the 80s cartoon crossover with one of the latest cartoons.
Oh no, I did not.
It's like she gets kidnapped or something. They're acting like, oh, it's no big deal. This happens to her all the time. We're just going to save her later. Because they were looking for like the prime universes. Like, if we get there, we kill the turtles. All the other turtles and all the universes will die.
Oh, no.
And the prime universe is alive as an animated version of the original black and white comics.
So I bought the trade paperback of the original comics, the one that was like mocked up as a pizza box or whatever. I couldn't get into them.
I am looking for the Last Ronin, where Mikey is the last one, and he's hallucinating seeing his brothers, and he's going after, I think it's Shredder's grandson.
He's trying to kill a baby, or is it like a grown-up?
It's in the future, and his apprentice is a mutant girl who happens to be so her name is Casey Jones. She's April and Casey's daughter.
So wait a minute. She's the correct grandson? You said the grandson.
Yeah, basically,
Yeah,
Shredder's dead. His daughter is in like sick and spinning animation, and the son's all grown up, and he like killed Casey Jones. He killed Leo, Ralph, Donatello, Splinter, and Mike. Mikey. Now Mikey's back, and Mikey's like not the funny Mikey. He's like, I'm here to fuck some shit up. He wants to kill him for what he did.
It sounds like an old man Logan turtle style.
Pretty much, yeah. And he meets April. She's got one arm, one leg. She's replaced with robotics, and she has a daughter, which is her and Casey's.
Well, they can just bite my butt because you don't mess with Donatello.
Hey, Jen, he gets the revenge. He fucks him up at the end.
Somebody messing with Donatello, they could just bite my butt.
Not the first time they've done that in the comics, because they have killed Donnie off before.
Why are you picking with Jen?
I'm sorry, but I like the whole, Mikey's bigger and badder than before, and he's just got this dark, almost, even more serious.
Jenny is
rap.
toasting, man, and you're picking with Jenny.
I'm sending Lou Ferrigno over to your house to punch you in the butt.
Uh-oh. Hulk's gonna smash.
Good. That's what I used to tell the ladies. Ain't that right, Bones? Hulk's gonna smash.
I'm trying to tell you, he gets revenge for Donatello. And Donnie is kind of there, just his hallucination.
He's like
hallucination. That's not real.
And in the end, when Mikey goes to the afterlife, he's united with his brothers Splinter and Casey Jones, like nothing happened.
Oh, I made Bones here.
Eclectic, jeez.
You guys got to do the Bones chant again to bring him back.
Herba, wait. Tampons.
Did you say tampons?
Tampons.
I thought it was
tampons.
Tampons. That's what I thought she said. Like, that's what brings Bones into a stream? Tampons?
I don't know. Tampons.
Okay, so now we know how to summon them. Tampons.
Tampons. Put that little boggling spin on it.
My toe hurts. Oh.
Grumlies.
I see there's like a purplish one I came across.
A toe? You wanna zoom in on it? Oh, the Grumblies.
I saw a purple one.
Footloose.
Oh,
Footloose.
Cool.
Yeah. It's a damn shame we can't play music on here, because that'd be the perfect song to play.
Footloose. Video echo and take off your shoes.
I've never seen the remake of that.
I've never seen the original.
You never seen the original?
I know I've seen
What's
the
up,
No.
original.
Matthew, Benny? Welcome. It's been a while. Welcome back.
The original is an awesome movie.
You know what? I think Kevin Bacon has had facial surgery, though. He says it up and down that he has not had facial surgery. I think he has had his nose done.
He did the Monster Mash.
And you come to this conclusion how?
You watch the original Footloose, and I've always said he looks very skeletal because of his nose, because it's like pointed up like this. But later on, I think they got a piece of his fat and put it, or fixed a broken nose or something, and put a bottom to his nose that he didn't have.
You think they took some of his butt meat and put it in his nose?
Ooh, he's a butthead then.
Yeah.
Well, his nose at one point does look like it has some work on it.
Yeah, and he swears up and down it hasn't had work
Because
done.
his nostrils, well, you can look at his nostrils were more different. They were set higher. Now they sit lower.
Can somebody explain to me Kaiju's avatar? Is that like
It's Godzilla with like Freddy claws and a top hat. Because he's fancy.
Is this your creation?
I don't remember.
Of course
It probably already had the Freddy claws, and then I probably put a hat on him.
it's like the Babadook with Godzilla? It's like the Babazilla. Babzilla.
Dude, you're gonna make Freddy jealous.
That would be terrifying. A Godzilla with Freddy gloves? Jesus.
His gloves wouldn't reach anybody.
I'd be more worried about Godzilla when he has a case of diarrhea.
That would be bad.
I've never thought of a thing like that. Next thing you're gonna tell me he pisses acid? Is that what you're gonna tell me?
I think
all that stuff
the
he's
only
eating.
thing he puts on is Echo.
But Jason the dog in Elm Street 4 pisses fire.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, is that the only time you've seen someone get like resurrected in film because of piss?
You know it. I don't know. There's a lot of B, C, and D stuff out there, so probably not. On a major scale, maybe. You know that spot is cool when he does that.
It's awesome.
Yeah. I like the placement of the stacks of cars too.
I always didn't like the tone of it though. Like, so when he goes in a dream, he pisses. He growls at him like he's going to attack him, and then he pisses, lets Freddy, brings him back, and now all of a sudden he's sad that his master died. It's just like, dude, you were just, I don't know. The dog is a little, I don't know. I need to talk to that dog. That character placement was all over the place.
What are you gonna ask the dog?
I don't know why you do that to King.
What were you thinking when you decided to pee on Freddy?
Yeah.
Why didn't you pee somewhere else?
I was talking about that again today, Hobbs. About that kill.
Yeah, that kills deep, man. That's a deep tone setter in the film.
Mm-hmm.
That is.
You don't notice it when you're young, but it really is. It feels like it can happen to anybody.
Yeah. The thing about it is too, is they didn't intend to kill Kincaid and Joey off that quick in the film. That was a last minute decision, I believe.
I wasn't attached to those characters. No. Because my puppeteer died in Dream Warriors. And I lost my love for all the warriors after that.
That was an epic scene.
Yeah.
Sorry, the best thing about that movie, that damn song.
Which one? The Dream Warrior song?
The
Yeah,
Dawkins song?
Yeah, I guess I was watching an interview with him, and the singer goes, "There's no way I can reach that note these days."
You can't reach most of the Dawkins notes nowadays.
And it's as long as he's not like Vince Neil, who
No, he's not that bad, but you could tell like he's damaged his vocal cords.
Axel's another one. Last time it was Axel, I heard he was trying to sing "Welcome to the Jungle," and every other verse he had to stop in hell.
Yeah.
Do you guys believe that's the best song of the franchise? I don't.
I actually like Into the Fire as well, another Dawkins song that they play in that movie. I like that just as much as Dream Warriors.
I like that one better.
So I guess you guys do believe that's the best song. Dream Warriors.
Oh, it's got a lot of play, got a music video and all.
I don't know, man. I love Tuesday's song, man. I sing that song all the time.
Although another good movie song, I'm just going to find the name. It's from one of the Friday the 13th movies.
Oh, part 6, huh? When they're in the RV?
Nope.
Which one?
Sing it.
I'm trying to remember the name because it's a weird one. It's that when that girl's dancing in the bedroom by herself.
Oh, you talking about part 4?
Part 5.
Oh yeah, when she's doing like the
That
robot
weird, like,
dances. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that song.
Dude, what about part 6 in the RV? I'm a teenage Frankenstein.
Frankenstein? Okay, Alice Cooper. You know, fuck yeah.
No, you know what? I think my favorite from that franchise has to be part 8, the intro.
Oh, the song they play at the beginning?
Yeah.
What about the opening song to part 3, the disco song?
Oh, that's the best theme, I think. But as far as the best song, it might be part 8. But yes, best theme clearly, yeah. The disco?
Yeah, a lot of those songs, those songs in there do kind of, scream 1980s.
Hmm.
I was back in the age of hair metal.
Oh man, what about when he killed the girl in part 8 with the girl with the guitar, whatever she's playing? That
Oh
like
yeah,
that
we're
too.
playing the Death by Guitar.
Mm-hmm.
Who was it that played the guy who was something about the guy who was the cameraman?
I don't know.
Following her around.
I know the kid. Yeah. Do you think the movies will ever come out uncut?
Any of that footage left?
It's somewhere. I've seen some of it online.
I like because again the guy who Tom McLaughlin he took home the tombstone, the Jason Tombstone I think he said, had it in his backyard. The guy claimed some guy came to do like to clean the pool or something, and saw it and it freaked him out.
I wonder why Corey Feldman wasn't in part 5.
Yes, Dickies, the Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Thank you, Matthew. Thank you, Michelle, for still being here.
Yeah, I wonder why Corey Feldman didn't do 5. You know about that, Hobbs? I know you got all the inside information.
Wasn't there a time skip?
Why didn't Corey Feldman do part 5? He was in the first 5 minutes.
He was filming other movies at the time. The first 5 minutes was filmed in his backyard.
Yeah.
What movie was he
See
doing?
how Hobbs know everything? See?
The Fell Dog.
Yes.
Jenny said reshoot it. I know.
And sometimes the dog needs to be fed.
The Comeback King.
Yeah, part 6 is definitely
Goonies'
a great
favorite theme song from a movie.
Yeah.
What do you guys? If you guys like Goonies, what do you think about Monster Squad?
They're both good.
Ooh, that's close.
Cal, were you the one that Monster Squad was hyped up a lot, and then you finally watched it and you weren't really feeling it?
I said that here. Yeah, that's me.
Okay. Yeah, I remember someone that happened to. But yeah, we
So
all
you-
hype up Monster Squad. Maybe we hype it up too much, but I
I
really
wanted
like
to
that
love it.
movie.
Yeah, a friend of mine that's online, he loves it too, and I wanted to love it. I watched it 2 times in a row because I was like, I'm missing something. I'm like, I don't know. The last 15 minutes is good, great though. I like that.
then we know your
Wolfman
answer
has
to the
Nard.
question.
Goonies won me over out of those two. And it wasn't just because of the fell dog.
I think he was just asking if they feel the same to you.
Feel the same?
Yeah, they do. They have that children in the pack vibe. Kind of the first part of it does that too. I think has that vibe.
Yeah, I think the first part of it is the best part because of that vibe.
Yeah,
I walked out of the new It Part 1 and I haven't watched Part 2.
Part one's a lot better than part two on the new one.
Oh,
part
never
two is
mind.
just a little too long. I think.
I was there in the theater going, this isn't from the book. This isn't even from the other movie. And getting madder and madder.
They never stick really close to the book. They always take a creative liberty.
And so I left halfway through, and because I was getting mad at that damn clown CGI, and it was like,
Oh man,
and this
I
is
thought it was
not
great,
Tim
Jenny.
Curry.
Damn.
This does not even equal even a little of Tim Curry's.
No,
No.
did you just say fuck that and get up and leave?
I have to agree with her. I don't like it as much as the original.
I got the original edge in it, but I think it's close. I think it's shot beautifully. I don't know, man, because when I watched it, I just looked at it like, damn, when they get around to Freddy Krueger, if they do it like this, I think it'll be pretty good. But hey, maybe I'm alone on that.
Who's getting around to Freddy Krueger?
I'm just saying how it was shot, like just what they, it just looked like. You take that type of ambition and put it on a Freddy movie, I think it'll turn out well. But I don't know, I enjoyed it.
So let me ask you guys this: you take a younger audience in their 20s, you show them the original It before you show them the new one. Do you think they're going to laugh at it?
Yes.
I think they want to laugh at old things. Like I think they like going. A lot of them like go into old movies with a bias already.
So that's why they laugh at me.
Not you, Echo. They laugh at you because of the bunny ears. But it's okay. We like the bunny ears.
Echo the Bunny. Ben Grimm says Monster Squad over Goonies, I believe.
I would agree.
Ooh, Casey.
I like the Goonies
more
than
I really like Monster Squad.
I don't know. To answer Hobbs' question, I don't know. Because I watched, but I'm not that age demographic.
But did you watch the original first before?
I watched Goonies growing up, but I didn't watch Monster Squad until like a few years ago.
Because here's what I find, and this is no disrespect to anybody of age. I find that people that are older do not like Scream. And I'm not talking about just certain people, but people in the older generations do not like Scream, but the younger generations love Scream.
You're very true.
Has anybody else noticed that?
Yeah, I have noticed it.
I
But-
got punched in the face. I think last week because of Scream.
You got punched in the face because of Scream.
Yes. Well,
okay, this I'm
she
curious
jumped.
about.
She jumped, and my mom jumped and went like this with her arm and punched me in the face,
Oh,
because she was
accidental?
scared. And she, all through the way through it, she says, "I hate this fucking movie."
But it really scared her, it seemed.
Yeah.
And
She's not a
that's
big.
that's ultimately what you want in a horror movie.
And then she was like she was hating not knowing who it was. And
Yeah,
she was,
oh, go ahead.
yeah. And she was yelling at me to tell her, and I said, "No, I can't tell you."
Yeah. I find a lot of fun in the whodunit movies, like trying to guess the killers and stuff.
It's
But like
really
only
obvious.
the good ones are really fun because the bad ones they don't do like enough foreshadowing, and then when it's revealed, it's like, well, that doesn't like how were we supposed to fucking know that, you know?
Well, now I find myself thinking, no, it's not going to be that person because that's too easy. And then when it's that person, it's like, you make me psych myself out, you know. But I don't know. I think Scream for the young folks. I think Scream honestly is a gift and a curse to horror. I believe it did a lot for horror, but after it is very debatable that it kind of killed slasher genre. Nobody's looked at horror the same since Scream. You know, it made a big impact, but and that may be a good thing for you or a bad thing. But Scream changed a lot of things, and I think for kids, I think Scream is going to be what a lot of older people consider Halloween, and how strong like Psycho is for certain generations, and I think Scream is theirs for a certain generation.
Well, it was such a hit that all the other things wanted to also be a whodunit. So like a lot of the smaller productions that would have been like standard slashers, they went and made whodunits instead. So like it kind of like killed a lot of the lower budget slashers in that regard.
Well, here's what I've noticed, and tell me if you guys agree with this. And again, I'm not pointing out anybody. I won't do that. It's crazy to me because the people that are older that don't like Scream or any movies that are relatively newer. I'm 40 years old. I can go back and watch movies from the 70s and 80s and appreciate them and love them. But like if you reverse the roles, the newer movies, the older people are like, well, those will never hold up to the older movies. Do you
Yeah,
guys
they're
see that
very
too?
dismissive. Yeah,
And
yeah.
that it goes both ways because there's a lot of like younger kids that won't even watch a movie like before a certain year, and
Yeah.
definitely if it's in black and white. Like
But
I've
dude,
seen
they're
people say
young,
that. I'm
right?
like, that's fucking crazy, you know?
But they
You're
are
missing
young.
out on like so many movies that are regarded as the best movies of all time, you know?
I don't know. I
Yeah.
just think they're young and they'll grow. They change their minds. Usually, older
Yeah.
people that Hobbs are talking about, they don't change their mind. Usually, the younger people grow. Like, oh yeah, let me check that out. I don't know.
I'm that kind of person. Like,
You say that, but you just watch Scream and then you're watching the Scream sequels, aren't you?
I had 1 through 4 I watched.
There you go. So you just gotta watch the new one. So
Yeah.
you're getting around to it.
I like the new one. I have no problem with them. Casey, I told you I think it's the strongest franchise. Like, far as it don't have any very hated sequels in it. Far as the big ones, I think every
Yeah.
other
I mean,
franchise has a movie nobody likes.
I don't
Ben
know. A
Grimm
lot
has
of
a point.
people like love Scream and they don't like all the other sequels are just okay. Ben Grimm does make a good point. A lot of people forget that the 80s had a bunch of crap horror too. The difference is nowadays you can make a movie with like a cell phone and you can have it put on like services people will watch, you know. Like if you recorded something in the 80s on a handy cam, you know, like you wouldn't no one would see that. It would just be you and your friends. But now you can have it out there for people to see. So there's a lot of like oversaturation of like stuff made that's bad.
Yeah,
But
I don't
also,
know. And mhm.
80s crap horror I love. That is the main staple of my horror is the crappy 80s, you know?
There's a lot of people that like the crappy nowadays horror too. It's not really for me, but it has its fans.
I think a lot of 70s horrors are very overrated. I don't know. It's just
Like,
there's some movies I missed, and I'm hearing a lot of people recommend them, and they're just so up on them, like Black Christmas, and I hear the people love the first Halloween. I know, it's just there's a lot of them, and they just fall very flat for me. Like, even I just watched the April Fool's Day. I think that's the 80s though, but it's just I don't know. It's just, and I'm not young, so I mean I'm not a younger watcher, so I'm starting to. I don't know. I'm starting to. I think people are putting a lot of nostalgia into their opinions. Like you could like something and still know that this isn't the end all be all. I think a lot of people are putting some of these movies way higher than they should be. And then there's ones that's old that they don't even really talk about. Like everybody loves Psycho and it's important because it's Alfred Hitchcock, but when it comes to horror, people don't really give Psycho its just due. It's weird.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, everyone has their own taste. Like the Hammer horror. Most of them, like, I'm not really into. I think they look pretty, but I'm not like entertained with them. But people love them, and that's fine.
I don't know.
I'm one of them.
I mean, like The Burning. I watched The Burning for the first time not too long ago, and I was just like, I expected a little more. I think people are ruining my hype for certain movies, man, because they're just overhyping them. But
that's what it sounds like. I
Yeah.
haven't seen The Burning yet.
You know why you feel like that, Cal? Because you have such appreciation for Friday the 13th. A lot of people compare those two movies together. Seriously, like a lot of people, it's either one or the other.
But you know what? I don't care for. Well, I don't hate it anymore because when I rewatch it, I'm like, oh, it's not that bad. But I don't really like the first two Fridays. I know that second one's your fave, but I'm not very hung up on those two.
The second one's my favorite, but I really like the first one, and I feel like the first one doesn't get enough love.
It sucks. I don't know.
Oh man, I rewatched it like last year, and I was still super into it. I don't know.
I rewatched it last summer, and I was just like, I don't hate it anymore. It's all right, but it's still last on the list for me. Like it's last for me. My taste in horror is a little different. I like the bad shit. I like Jason being supernatural and he's teleporting in the New York one. You guys, y'all make fun of it, but I love that shit. I love him jumping body to body. Jason goes to hell. I love 6. He kills a guy and then there's a smiley face on the damn tree. Like,
Oh, I love that scene.
Yeah.
I just like
Cal,
shit.
have you seen the Phantasm films?
Hobbs. They always looked a little airy to me. I never gave them a chance. They did look spooky, man. So I never watched.
They are airy. Yeah, one. You definitely need to watch one. The first one is a must see. It's not for everyone, but you should give it a shot.
All right. Maybe after I rewatch those Hellraisers. Like Hellraiser, it's been so long.
After you watch Evil Dead 1 and 2. That's what you need to watch.
So
I just gotta get Evil Dead 2.
Let me do like an on the spot. And again, this is not disrespectful at all. Do you find that there's some movies you won't watch because they're too scary? Is that what you're saying? Or are you saying it just seems odd to you?
Initially, when I was younger, seeing them, they just look like something. There were a few movies that scared me, but it also looked like it was something that could creep me out, like would stick with me. I was just like, because it's so oriented in death, and I'm just like, I think I might jump past that one. But they probably won't do that to me, but I missed it. I mean, I missed Sleepaway Camp. I always seen them, and I just thought it was something different than what I thought it was. And it's funny because that's a very 50-50 what you hear about Sleepaway Camp. You hear a lot of shit, but I think I liked it more than people sold it to me. So,
I'm telling you, Phantasm will have an effect on you. It is eerie and very, very creepy. But if you like Freddy Krueger, think along that same lines.
Right. Well, Hobbs, did you
Still
come up?
psyching my way up to watch that movie too, Cal. Don't, Bill.
Yeah, I gotta psych myself up. I'll watch it eventually. But
Yeah.
I mean, Hobbs, don't you feel like he has a Christmas sweater on? So I mean, it feels like Freddy is almost. I don't want to say, of course, he's not a children's movie, but he's so pop culture. He's so always been around. Maybe because we were born at the time, he was a thing. He was just coming and he was big, but
Just know that
maybe.
the tall man wears a suit the entire time.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Freddy's fun too. I don't know. Freddy's cool.
It's
You know
a
what I
lot
find
of the
funny?
same concepts, dream sequences.
See, that you making me want to watch it. You know what I find funny, Hobbs? It's like when you talk to the purists about their, or like even you, like you love the earlier Friday the 13th, but when you talk about Freddy Krueger, you talk about Jason, you talk about Michael Myers, a lot of the bullshit a lot of horror fans give crap to for those franchises, that's what you remember. Like I remember Freddy for the comedy. I remember Jason for the bad shit that was going on, not really so much the serious tone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
See,
get
I'm not huge on Friday the 13th as much as I am Elm Street. You know, but I think if you liked Elm Street, you like Phantasm. Now, Phantasm. Would you guys say that Phantasm has a lot of similarities to Elm Street?
It does a lot of dream type things. It's a lot of like, did this really happen or was it a dream? That's one thing I really like about them. Each film ends, but then the next film takes place right after the last one ends, but the end sequence is kind of changed slightly. So it has you thinking, was it real or was it a dream?
What are you talking about again? What franchise?
Phantasm.
Phantasm.
Okay. See, I didn't know that.
I've always thought that was really cool.
See, I see the nails in the head, and I think, duh. That's all I think.
That's Hellraiser.
Oh shit! Wrong one. Okay.
It's fine.
Yeah. That's another
They do
one
feel
I'm
related
doing.
though.
The new Hellraiser comes out on Hulu in like 2 weeks or something.
Yeah,
I'll be
that's
watching
another
that.
one I'm trying to get to. Phantasm and Hellraiser. Those are the two I'm trying to get myself to watch.
I don't like most of the Hellraisers. I like the first one, and the second one's okay, and then Judgment is okay. But
3
like
is good.
I'm still excited to watch the new one.
Hey, Nanette, welcome.
I always watch 3, so that was the one I remember the most. I don't remember 1 and 2 that much anymore, just bits and pieces.
Hi, Nanette.
So
Let's put it this way, Cal. I agree with Casey about Evil Dead 1 and 2, but Phantasm is something that I would put those two franchises up there as the ones I'm curious to see what you think about the most. That's a close race.
Yeah, I don't know if you watched a lot of my reviews where I like give number ratings, but I feel like I'm kind of hard on movies. But like Phantasm is a 5 out of 5 for me.
the first one or the franchise?
The first one.
You guys love this tall man, huh? I'm gonna have to watch that. There's another one people's trying to get me to watch. Not that I'm refusing to watch it. I just never got my hands on it. Pumpkinhead.
Pumpkinhead, the monster is super cool in it.
I like that one.
You like that one, Katie? I mean, Jenny. I'm sorry.
It's all good, Cal. Just some good recommendations, my friend.
You know, I'm Mr. Recommend. I love hearing the recommendations. I'm gonna do it. Like I heard Sean talking about Shocker, so I'm gonna grab the Phantasms and the Evil Deads. Well, the Evil Deads was going to get grabbed anyway. That's Bruce Campbell right there. You got to get those. So
yeah, you said you loved the third one. You know, you might as well check out the other ones in the franchise.
Dude, You know, that's a real thing. When people said, you ever see the documentary on that? And Bruce Campbell said there were people that didn't know that this movie was connected. That was a huge mistake for them not to put it in the title. Because I've seen that movie too. I know if you just put it on in the background, I can say every line to the movie. I've seen it that many times. So not knowing it was an Evil Dead movie I didn't know until maybe 5 years ago.
Yeah,
Weird.
me too.
See?
Me too.
Wow. That's a missed opportunity because that was the one that was big. Like they put a lot of money and, marketing into that,
Yeah.
and it failed. So, but it's great though.
Yes,
To
it
me.
is. Wonderful.
I'll swallow your soul. Come get some. Yeah, man. I mean, he has so many good lines. I got a friend, I always hit him randomly in his inbox with just because it's like he loves those movies, and I'll just randomly hit him with yeah, I got your damn words, just anything from the movie. I always hit Boom with S Smart, Shop S Smart, because she got a boomstick.
Smart.
It's my
Shop that smart.
boomstick. Yeah.
Indeed. So how y'all feeling? Are you wanting to go to 2 or are you good?
I can do it.
It's kind of late. Yeah, we'll call it.
That one that's fast.
Whatever you feel like, Hobbs, because I know you're tired.
All right.
Ask the
Well,
chat,
we can call it. Since everybody's tired.
Sure.
Only if you guys want to. I don't. It's up to you.
You want to take a vote?
Jefe.
Yeah, I'm tired.
That's one.
All right, y'all. I'll tell you what. I appreciate you all being in the stream. Thank you, Echo. Thank you, Tochi, Kaiju, everybody in the stream. Cal, welcome.
Thank you.
Y'all have a good weekend. We'll catch up with you later. Peace.
Have great days, everybody.
Boglands.
Boglands.
Boglands.